Little Hector's Mexican Restaurant and Cantina in Malakoff, Texas. They just recently opened for business in June 2021 with some of the best food around. At Little Hector's, you'll get the best fajitas in Texas, and their enchiladas with rice and beans will blow you out of your chair. Come in on game day and watch the game while having a top shelf margarita with any flavor of your choice. Little Hector's is open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Little Hector's is located at 302 State Highway 31 West in Malakoff. Call-in orders accepted. Just call 903-489-0150.
Football's king in Texas. Football's king in Texas. And nothing says fall more than helmets, bands, and cheerleaders. McDonald's in Malakoff is proud to back Tiger football. Let us make the Friday experience with breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Score big with Kevin and Janine Lilly's McDonald's in Malakoff. Remember, nominate your player of the week at lilymcd.com. lilymcd.com. McDonald's in Malakoff. I'm loving it.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Texas. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Let's face it, we live in a world today where parents need to work, especially if they have little ones. In Malakoff, Athens, and Toole, the Learning Express offers you, the parent, a safe and clean environment that offers education and nurturing of every child in their care. Go to work now with peace of mind and let the Learning Express treat you and your children like family. With 3 great locations in Henderson County, we have your children covered. The location in Malakoff is at 379 North Terry Boulevard, and you can reach Director Delana Cornegie at 903-489-2400. In Athens, the location is 1315 South Palestine Street, and you can reach the Director Rhonda Deal at 903-904-5072. The location in Toole is at Will White Road, and the phone number for Director Courtney Caldwell is 903-432-2600. The Learning Express would like to wish the Cardinals and Tigers good luck this sports year.
Did you know that C&B Excavating covers all of Texas? Well, you do now. C&B Excavating and Paving is a 5-star business that listens to your needs and wants. Bottom line is, they get the job done right the first time. C&B has a team of champions that are waiting to hear your needs and wants and make those needs and wants come true. Why settle for less when C&B does the best? As Marcus would say, oh my. Call Bonnie or Chad at 903-477-7956 or 903-875-6163. C&B wishes the Malakoff Tigers good luck this year.
What's your favorite high school sports memory? A late inning rally? A game-winning shot? A photo finish? Maybe it's a pep rally or a pregame ritual. Maybe it's the euphoria of a late-night bus ride home after a hard-fought win. Maybe it's having pizza with teammates after the game. Now, imagine if it never happened at all. School sports need your help. With budgets getting tighter, it's more than the games that are on the line. It's all the traditions, the community pride, the culture of your hometown high school. Plus, all those memories that are on the line, too. What can you do? It's simple. Buy a ticket when you can. Go to a game. Take the whole family. Let's do everything we can to keep those cherished school sports memories alive.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Do you know that Malakoff, Texas has a dynamic automotive repair shop in town? Well, you do now. And owner Jeremy Bowman wants you to know that he is the trusted and reliable name when it comes to your automotive needs. They specialize in transmission repairs, auto repairs, tune-ups, brakes, AC, heating, and engine repairs. Why go out of town? Go to a winner at 4JT Automotive.
Man, what are you talking about? It's 4JT Automotive and Tire. Automotive and Tire.
4JT Automotive is located at 1802 East Royal Boulevard in Malakoff. They can be reached at 430-302-9598. 4JT Automotive wishes the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Cardinals good luck this year.
Needing a fresh cut, style, perm, or color? Cedar Creek Lake has a hidden gem in Malakoff, Texas called Just Hair Beauty Salon. Just Hair in Malakoff is located at 815 East Roll Boulevard, Suite 5A in Malakoff. Just Hair includes an all-star cast of professionals in Aurora, Jan, and Debbie. Aurora specializes in cuts and colors. Then we have Jan, who also specializes in cuts and colors. Last but not least, there is Debbie. Debbie specializes in men's and women's cuts and more. Just Hair is open from 9 to 5, Tuesdays through Fridays, with Jan and Debbie on Fridays and Saturdays. Call for your appointment today at 903-489-2581 or simply go by 815 East Roll Boulevard, Suite 5A in Malakoff, Texas. Just Hair and Malakoff wishes the Malakoff Tigers good luck this sports year, and also go Cardinals. Are you looking for that perfect beach getaway? Well, beat the Galveston tourist crowds and head down the Bolivar Peninsula to your secluded beach retreat when you book this 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom vacation rental home on stilts. Nicknamed the Easy Street Beach House, this bright green hideaway will put you in a state of ease with the roar of the Gulf waves just steps away from your back door, and also an ocean-facing deck. Spend your days soaking up the sun and boogie boarding. When the night falls, roast s'mores over the fire pit. Endless memories await at this Texas retreat. You can make your reservation now by going to evolvevacationrental.com. Don't delay. Book today for your getaway. The Malakoff Tigers Sports Network would like to thank Parker and Carson Street for being a proud sponsor of the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Sports webcast this sports year.
Have you ever dreamed of the perfect swimming pool for your yard? With Pecan Tree Designs of Eustis, Texas, Richard Gaddis will listen to your wants and needs and work with you to design your perfect dream pool today. Don't wait. Just call Richard today and get your dream pool at 903-880-2847. The SHN Sports Network and Malakoff Tiger Sports Network would like to thank Richard Gaddis and Pecan Tree Designs for helping to sponsor this season's sports webcast. Pecan Tree Designs wishes the Tigers and Cardinals good luck this sports season. This portion of tonight's sporting event is being brought to you in part by Sig Peach Insurance of Malakoff, Texas. Sig Peach Insurance is a family, independently owned business that has multiple carriers to choose from. Lady Myers and Sig Peach will find the right solution for all of your insurance needs, such as auto, boat, motorcycle, umbrella, life, collector car, flood, pet health, renters, ATV, power sports, recreational vehicle, disability, and health insurance. What are you waiting for? Call or go by the office today for your savings quote so you can enjoy more of your money tomorrow. Remember, Sig Peach is for you. Sig Peach Insurance is located at 214 North Terry Street, Suite A in Malakoff, Texas. The phone number for Sig Peach Insurance is 903-675-7771. 903-675-7771. You can also email Carrie at carrie.peach@sig4u.com or go to their website at www.sig4u.com.
The Malakoff Tiger Sports Network would like to thank Jason Gardner. Jason is a graduate of Malakoff High School and owner of Gardner's Overall Plumbing in Brownsboro, Texas. For all your plumbing needs, call our friend Jason. The phone number you can reach Jason at is 903-880-3012. You can also go to gardnersoverallplumbing.com. Call Jason today for all your plumbing needs.
It's football season in Texas, and everyone loves a cold adult beverage. Don't be the one that gets arrested for a DWI, or even worse, cause an accident due to irresponsible drinking. If you consume alcoholic beverages, be a responsible drinker and have a designated driver. It could save not only your life, but someone else's as well. It's simple. Drink and drive and go to jail. Don't drink and drive. This message has been brought to you by Athens and Turner Record Companies. Turner Records in Malakoff and Athens Record of Athens wish the Malakoff Tigers and Lady Tigers a successful sports year.
With a housing market like it is today, now's the time to find your dream home. There's no better way to start than call Glenda White, the mortgage coach of DFW and Ellis County with Verify Mortgage. Glenda is very established and has been serving the DFW area and Ellis County area since 2015. Verify Mortgage and Glenda can assist you with the help that home buyers need to obtain a loan while helping you make simple, smart financial solutions to make mortgages easy. Whether it be for a reference for home improvements or debt consolidation loan or your next home purchase, let our team tackle your process. You can reach Glenda at 682-365-0816. You can also contact Glenda via email at glenda@themortgagecoachdfw.com. You can also find Glenda on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube by looking for Glenda, the Mortgage Coach DFW. Glenda and Verified Mortgage makes it easy for you. Just like the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Cardinals, Ochoa's of Malakoff, Texas has built a winning tradition over the years. Ochoa's now has new ownership with the same great food that has always been served for years. Ochoa's has daily specials that will fine tune your taste buds and kick off your pregame meal before every home sporting event. Daily specials includes arroz con pollo with rice and beans on Tuesdays. On Wednesdays, chimichanga with rice and beans. On Thursday, your choice of 2 or 3 enchiladas. And Fridays, noonday specials. Ochoa's is located at 550 315 West Royal Boulevard in Malakoff, Texas, just off good old Highway 31. The phone number for Ochoa's is 903-489-1779. For takeout or make your reservations, call 903-489-1779. Don't delay. Come in today and let us blow you away. Ochoa's, which is the Malakoff Tigers, and the Trinity Valley Cardinals. Good luck this sports year.
If you're looking for a church home, please feel free to come worship with us at Hilltop Worship Center in Malakoff. Sunday gathering is at 10 a.m. and on Wednesdays we have Hilltop Kids and Chosen Youth starting at 6 p.m. Here at Hilltop Worship Center, we love supporting our local schools and our wonderful students, along with programs they enjoy, including athletics, band, cheerleading, ag, and theater. We are proud of all of our local students, and good luck.
A home is not a home because of the room dimensions or the color of the walls. It's about how you feel when you walk through the front door. It's the vision you have along with the warm feelings in your heart when you realize that this is where God wants you to be. Your experience is more than real estate with me. It's about your life and dreams. At Keller Williams, independent agent Dennis Flowers takes the approach of your home buying choice and dreams to heart. Dennis is a small town guy with a servant's heart. With Dennis Flowers as your next realtor, Dennis will listen to your wants, needs, and dreams and find solutions tailored to you by using all the latest technology, market research, and business strategies to exceed your expectations. If you're looking for an honest, hard-working realtor, then choose Malakoff's own Dennis Flowers, an independent agent of Keller Williams. Dennis proudly supports the Malakoff Tigers and Lady Tigers and wants to wish them good luck this sports year. You can call Dennis at 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906. That's 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906. Or email Dennis at teamflowers@kw.com. Dennis can also be found on Facebook and Twitter.
Man, having bad credit is worse than being poor.
Marcus, you wasn't that poor.
Joey, I was so poor I used to have sleep for dinner. But Joey, bad credit doesn't have to last forever. So if you need your credit repaired, call 469-333-6140 or go to www.legacymoneytree.com.
Score a touchdown by fixing your credit today, folks.
Yeah, Joey. And if you think credit repair is expensive, try buying something with bad credit.
Yeah, that part.
So call today and tell them Marcus Dow, aka Mr. O'Miles, referred you. Go Malakoff Tigers.
And Trinity Valley Cardinals.
This portion of tonight's sporting event is being brought to you in part by Henderson County Precinct 5 Constable Brad Myers. Brad serves the southwest portion of the county and has been the Precinct 5 Constable since 2005. Folks, when you go to the voting booth, vote Brad Myers for Precinct 5 Constable. Brad is a hometown man with a servant's heart and looks forward to continuing to serve the community in Precinct 5. Go Tigers.
At Grant's Roofing and Construction, we work extremely hard to deliver the highest level of customer service. It's in fact our #1 priority. Our ability to provide you with a roofing specialist in a prompt and professional manner is what makes our company stand out from the crowd. Some of our services include construction, residential roofing, energy efficient commercial roofing, free estimates by our claims specialist. Grant's Roofing and Construction, your one-call roofing and construction partner. You can reach them at 903-804-5546. That's 903-805-5546.
Folks, have you heard of Little Hector's Mexican Restaurant and Cantina in Malakoff, Texas? They just recently opened for business in June 2021 with some of the best food around. At Little Hector's, you'll get the best fajitas in Texas, and their enchiladas with rice and beans will blow you out of your chair. Come in on game day and watch the game while having a top shelf margarita with any flavor of your choice. Little Hector's is open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Little Hector's is located at 302 State Highway 31 West in Malakoff. Call-in orders accepted. Just call 903-489-0150.
Football's king in Texas. Football's king in Texas. And nothing says fall more than helmets, bands, and cheerleaders. McDonald's in Malakoff is proud to back Tiger football. Let us make the Friday experience with breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Score big with Kevin and Janine Lilly's McDonald's in Malakoff. Remember, nominate your player of the week at lilymcd.com. lilymcd.com. McDonald's in Malakoff. I'm loving it.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Texas. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Let's face it, we live in a world today where parents need to work, especially if they have little ones. In Malakoff, Athens, and Toole, the Learning Express offers you, the parent, a safe and clean environment that offers education and nurturing of every child in their care. Go to work now with peace of mind and let the Learning Express treat you and your children like family. With 3 great locations in Henderson County, we have your children covered. The location in Malakoff is at 379 North Terry Boulevard, and you can reach Director Delana Cornegie at 903-489-2400. In Athens, the location is 1315 South Palestine Street, and you can reach the Director Rhonda Deal at 903-904-5072. The location in Toole is at Will White Road, and the phone number for Director Courtney Caldwell is 903-432-2600. The Learning Express would like to wish the Cardinals and Tigers good luck this sports year.
Did you know that C&B Excavating covers all of Texas? Well, you do now. C&B Excavating and Paving is a 5-star business that listens to your needs and wants. Bottom line is, they get the job done right the first time. C&B has a team of champions that are waiting to hear your needs and wants and make those needs and wants come true. Why settle for less when C&B does the best? As Marcus would say, oh my. Call Bonnie or Chad at 903-477-7956 or 903-875-6163. C&B wishes the Malakoff Tigers good luck this year.
What's your favorite high school sports memory? A late inning rally? A game-winning shot? A photo finish? Maybe it's a pep rally or a pregame ritual. Maybe it's the euphoria of a late-night bus ride home after a hard-fought win. Maybe it's having pizza with teammates after the game. Now, imagine if it never happened at all. School sports need your help. With budgets getting tighter, it's more than the games that are on the line. It's all the traditions, the community pride, the culture of your hometown high school. Plus, all those memories that are on the line, too. What can you do? It's simple. Buy a ticket when you can. Go to a game. Take the whole family. Let's do everything we can to keep those cherished school sports memories alive.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Good afternoon, football fans, and welcome to tonight's broadcast for the 3A Division I Region II by-district championship between the Malakoff Tigers and the Maypearl Panthers. And the Tigers come into tonight's game with a 7-3 record overall, winning 7 straight in a row. Remained undefeated in district play after thumping Fairfield last week by a score of 41-7. And I tell you what, I'm joined tonight in the broadcast booth by Mr. Marcus Dow and Aaron Scott.
Yes, sir.
Due to UAL rules, we cannot video. We are having to use audio only. We haven't started the game yet. We've got about 10 minutes until we start here. A little bit about Whitney. They come out of District 7, Region 2, and they're in that district with West, who is 10-0 and undefeated in district. Grandview, Whitney, Maypearl, Madison, Live Oak Cliff, and A-Plus Academy. Whitney finished just ahead of Maypearl. Maypearl lost a close one to Whitney, 37-34. And then last week, West thumps Maypearl 65-0. And I tell you what, that was that's one of those games where you get beat up on before you come into the playoffs. Just not a good feeling. And if you're Maypearl, you've got to overcome that coming into tonight's contest and get that out of your system and say, hey, this is the start of a new season for the Maypearl Panthers, Marcus. And I think here tonight you're going to see a week of preparation, a solid week that Maypearl has had to try to defend Malakoff's high-powered offense.
Yes, sir.
And I think you're going to see the Malakoff defense having a week of preparation to try to stop the potentially potent ground game and air game that Maypearl brings in. Listen, folks, this is not a bad Maypearl team here at all, as the record may indicate. They're 5-4 overall and 3-3 in district play. So they played Whitney pretty close, but the cream of the crop is West and Grandview in this district, of course. West, Grandview, Whitney, and then you got Maypearl here. And Grandview played Malakoff, and we've seen that game. We covered that game, and Grandview escapes that game by 3 points again on a blocked field goal, last-second
Right.
field goal. It seems like that game always comes down to the last second, and the Panthers now come on to the field to play for Maypearl. Tigers are waiting to come on the field to play. But the Tigers tonight, and I'm going to talk a little bit about Maypearl just a second before I bring the Tigers into this, but Maypearl likes to run the RPO. Their quarterback loves to run a lot. They'll pass around, 35, 40% of the time. The rest of the time they're running that RPO. The quarterback loves to call his own number, keep the ball, and run out of that RPO spread offense. So, and the quarterback can run. He did very good against Grandview, picking up a lot of yardage. Fortunately for Grandview, they kept him out of the end zone quite a bit. But listen, a play here or there, either way, can change the complexion of any ball game, and we know that. We've been around football long enough to know that.
Most definitely.
For your Malakoff Tigers, the key tonight is going to be Judson Driscoll getting this Malakoff Tiger offense started and keep going. He's going to short passes to intermediate passes is going to do well for the Tigers tonight. Those bubble screens they have. Deuce Hart and company on offense, Austin Massengale, Corey Phillips, the receivers for the Tigers that you can count on. It seems like they've counted on them all year long. Of course, we're not going to have any Carter Fuller. Hurt his knee and not going to be around. Of course, he hurt it some time ago, tried to play last week, and I think he re-injured it again last week trying to play on senior night at Malakoff. However, the Tigers will come out defensively, Marcus, in that 4-3 look. And they are led by the Mike linebacker, Mr. D.K. Rose. And I'm going to tell you something.
Yes, sir.
Last week, D.K. Rose, all season, D.K. Rose has just been a headhunter on defense. He is the catalyst of that defense. He is the leader of that defense. He's the little spark plug that makes the lawnmower engine run. And tonight, that little lawnmower engine is going to get started early and often for the Tiger defense. We're going to have the playing of our national anthem, folks. All right, folks.
Yes, sir.
And I don't know if the crowds haven't all gotten here yet or not, Marcus. But it's,
there they go, Joey. They coming in now.
Looks like they're coming in, but not many people here as I thought they would be. And on either side, really.
Right.
Going to have captains tonight for the Tigers will be number 11, Judson Driscoll. Looks like number 58, Lance Robertson. Number 10, D.K. Rose, the man who talked about early. And number 2 is going to be Mr. Deuce Happy Feet Hart.
Yes, sir.
Number 7, number 68, 2, and 17 for Maypearl. So that is Timmy Gracie, Kobe Wittress, Heath Rossler, and I believe number 80, Landon Sims. And that is the captains for both teams tonight. Malakoff, all yellow tops, the yellow that I really love.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see them. I can see the numbers.
Yeah,
bro.
the black pants, Maypearl with the white jerseys, the red numerals and red bottoms, and white helmets. And Malakoff has the black hats.
Guess what? We probably won again, Joe.
Yeah, I think Malakoff has won the toss. Let's see. Hold up.
Oh, no.
Yeah, okay. Malakoff deferred to the second half. Maypearl will be going from our right to our left if you're at home, folks. They get the ball first because Malakoff wanted to go on defense first to prove a point. We just talked about that defense. But, Marcus, let's talk about the offense right quick. This offense is led, of course, by Deuce Hart, number 2. Yeah, we failed a question that wasn't in our round. I guess they thought we were the scoreboard people, but wrong box. But no, Deuce Hart is going to lead the Tigers tonight, of course, on the offensive side of things. And you got Austin Massengale as well, one of the great stories of this year for the Malakoff Tiger offense. Judson Driscoll has done a fine job at quarterback this year for the Tigers. And how about the Malakoff Tiger offensive line? We got Ryder Rogers, Lance Robertson, Jose Morales, Fernando Contreras, and Quentin Fulton. And all have done a great job up front. And, of course, there's some others, too, that sub in and out that has given a spell or two to our offensive linemen. But for 1 point, everybody's just done a great job for the Tigers this year.
Most definitely.
And back deep for Maypearl is going to be, well, these numbers are hard to see, but it's going to be Isaiah Mungwa. And Mungwa at the ball at the 13-yard line. Mungwa is tattooed by D.K. Rose.
Oh, my. Enjoy, you just got to talking about it. He's coming out exploding again. Wow. Yeah. Explosion, baby.
Yeah, D.K. Rose is really special teams as well. We talk about defense, but special teams this year for the Tigers has been excellent. D.K. Rose coming in on special teams that time and making a hit on Mungwa. And I'll tell you what, that was a special play on special teams. Maypearl will start out in the spread. 3 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Ball spotted on the 25-yard line. This is going to be a handoff reverse, and we've seen and that's stopped in its tracks. And that is going to be Damian Jackson Jr.
Yes, sir.
And that's just what we talked about, Marcus, on the ride over here. That was number 2 on the carry, Aaron Jett.
And stopped by Jackson, Joy, and he saw a lot of action on that play.
Well, Jackson read that play. He studied the film, and he's seen what they do. They love to try to do that and throw teams off. And it was just a little reverse on a jet sweep. And the Tigers snuff it out. The quarterback passes out into the flats for the tunnel screen.
No, sir.
He breaks away from 1 tackle, still on his feet, and that's trouble for the Tigers. All the way down to the 37-yard line, the Maypearl wide receiver goes, and it's very hard to see up here. I mean, I don't think Marcus can see it all, but that was number 8 on that catch, Dustin Charlton. And Charlton has a first down for Maypearl. And the Tiger cornerbacks are going to have to wrap up.
And that was just a missed tackle. The play was stopped in the backfield.
Well,
missed tackle.
At this point in juncture of the season, you have to ensure that you get the runner down. That's your primary job. This is just going to be a simple handoff. Doc Renberg on the tackle along with Rogers.
Yes, sir.
Lance Robertson and Renberg on the tackle. It's going to be a loss of 3 yards on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 13 for the Maypearl Panthers.
They kind of made the Tigers a little mad there, Joey. Mad Tigers defense.
So Heath Graff, the sophomore, is the starting quarterback tonight for Maypearl. And I tell you what, from our vantage point, these numbers are very minute. I'm glad I got my binoculars out because I would not be able to see them.
We in nosebleed.
This is going to be a RPO pass, and not very good coverage right there, but Massengale corrals the receiver, which is number 8, Dustin Charlton again. And Charleston picks up pretty good yards on 2nd down. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 yards to go. Gain of 7 on that play for Maypearl. And just a little pass out of the backfield, swing pass, and then you're giving the receivers a little bit too much there on the outside, so you need to cover them up because they love those quick hitters.
And the passing game is working pretty good for Maypearl right now, Joe.
So Graff, the quarterback, calls a man in motion from left to right. And the snap, there's the throw, incomplete. It's going to be 4th down, and I'm assuming that Maypearl is probably going to go for this.
Hey, it was almost intercepted by Studley, just a little bit too slow. Joe, they might play like they're going to go for it, but they're going to punt this. But their passing game has been working, like you said earlier.
Well, Marcus, you've lost your last 2. You're a 49-point underdog, I believe, maybe more, and they're going to go for it.
Yeah, they're going for it. Look like it.
Graff, the quarterback, they're going to try a little pass right here.
A little pooch
and maybe
punt.
a little pooch punt.
Yep, that's what it is.
And there's the punt, a high punt. Tigers need to get away from this ball and just let it go. And they do so. Yeah, there you go. Run off the field, young men. The ball's going to be killed at the 22-yard line of the Tigers, and the Tigers will have 1st down and 10 on offense, and the Tigers do their job on defense. And tell you what, the Tigers will come out on offense going from our left to our right wearing yellow jerseys, black numerals, and black helmets with black pants.
Looking good.
Again, this is all audio tonight, no video. We apologize, but due to UIL rules, we can't do it unless we got $1,000, and there's a whole lot of other stuff in it too. So
enjoy. The Tigers are still representing the orange for Jennifer Green.
Tigers come out in a spread formation, broken eye of the pistol. I believe a defensive end jump. There's going to be a handoff to Hart. Hart busts one in the middle, and Hart is all the way out to the 40-yard line where they'll mark him down.
Mr. Happy Feet.
18-yard run on the play, and a penalty marker is down. That's going to be encroachment on the defense. The Tigers will refuse that penalty, and it'll be a first down for the Tigers.
Yeah, they can have that, Joe.
Yeah, the defensive end tried to jump just a little bit prematurely there, crossed the line of scrimmage. It was a free play.
That they're going to try to do a lot of blitzing, Joe, which probably not going to work for the Tigers because the Tigers hit the hole and get it.
Yeah, that was Isaiah Muniga. And Muniga, again, is lined up in the neutral zone right now. His helmet is lined up in the neutral zone if they're looking at it from my vantage point.
Yeah, I think the ref got his flag ready.
Man in motion is Austin Massengale. Pass to – that's going to be Corey Phillips, and Phillips all the way to the 45-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that pass. A little quick hitter to the right side.
Brought down by Ethan Lorena.
And Corey Phillips had to get that ball and turn up field real quick that time off that pass.
Yes,
defense was converging on him, but he got 5 yards with his legs. So I like the game plan so far.
Look at him, George, stacked.
2 stacked receivers right, 2 stacked receivers to the left, 1 back in the backfield, Deuce Hart. Judson Driscoll, your quarterback. Here comes the pressure. And a quarterback keeper, and that's going nowhere. A loss of 5 on the play. And you knew that was going to be bad from the onset. Right there, probably Driscoll should have handed that ball off to Deuce Hart. He kept it, was trying to read the defensive end, crashing down. The defensive end had a lot of leverage right there coming in that left side and put Driscoll down for a 5-yard loss.
Yeah, once again, tackled by Ethan Lorena.
Be 3rd down and 10 for the Malakoff Tigers. 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Rolls to the right, looks right, throws downfield, and overthrows the receiver. That'll bring 4th down and 10 for the Tigers.
3 up and 3 down. They got to kick this.
Yeah, and I know you're passing the ball right here, and you've got one of the best rushing attacks there is. I think you. Yeah. Well, I'd love to see them run it.
Yeah, the running game was looking pretty good so far. Just like the passing game is looking good for Maypearl. They need to stick to the arrow.
So 4th down, and Studley will come in to punt the ball away. They're going to have 2 back deep to receive this punt. Studley, a little rugby-style punt to the right side, and takes a Malakoff roll. It's going to be touched on the right side, has some room, and drugged down at the 27-yard line. And a nice tackle right there made by number 9, Jaden Trevino for the Tigers.
Trevino in the house.
So we apologize. Everything's a little bit quicker now that it's not on video,
right.
So we have to kind of hurry through these scenarios here.
Right.
So, again, Graff will lead out Maypearl here, and both teams have had a chance offensively to do something, and both teams have been held to no score so far. 0-0. 8:01 left in the first quarter. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. This is going to be your quarterback keeper here. And a gain of 3 on the run by the quarterback, Graff.
And good play by DK Joy, but he just was confused on who had the ball. So we got to have somebody to shadow the quarterback and the running back.
This is kind of what I talked about in the opening segment here of the pregame show was that he loves to run the football out of the RPO, so he'll fake the dive, read what the defensive end's doing, and then he'll run the ball. He's very successful this year in picking up quite a few yards doing that. So 1 back in the backfield. This is going to be a screen out of the backfield. They knew that was coming, and a gain of maybe 1 to Muniga, and Muniga only gets 1, and it'll be 3rd down and 7, so no gain on the play.
Great stop by Austin Massengale.
So Massengale comes up right there from his safety position and makes that tackle. He came clear across the other side of the field, Marcus, where he came from, and make that tackle.
Yeah.
Massengale we talked about offensively, but defensively he's been a big playmaker for the Tigers as well. Tigers in that 4-3 alignment. Back to pass. His Graff looks downfield, throws over the middle, has a man, incomplete.
Great tip by Studley, that looks like, George.
Yeah, Studley got his hand up in the air, and that ball was intended for Heath Rosler. And incomplete, and now 3 and out for the Maypearl Panthers. They'll have to punt the ball away to the Tigers. And listen, I like that your Tigers get the ball right here. I think your ground game, get your ground game going, you keep it going because I don't see Maypearl stopping the ground game.
No, sir. Like Malakoff did a good defensive job against the pass this time. So
excellent job against the pass. They were showing. They went back into a zone.
Short punt.
Yeah, the Tigers have to get away from that football. And the punt will be killed at the 41-yard line of the Tigers, and the Tigers will take over. First down and 10. And Driscoll will lead the Tigers back on the field of play right here. So, you're trying to mix and match it up that first series of downs, but you had a, almost 30-yard run. And then you go away from the run. I think you got to keep with the run right here if you're the Tigers.
And like right now, those running backs are eager to run too, Jordan. Once you get the more running you get, the more powerful you get.
Yeah, and your offensive line has been some of the greatest run blockers this year for the Tigers. They have been putting on a show for Malakoff and blowing holes wide open. Deuce Hart wants that ball. So
you hit him with the run a couple of times and hit the pass.
Empty set backfield. This is going to be the jet sweep, and this is going to be Deuce Hart to the 40. 45-30, and Hart drugged down at the 27-yard line of the Maypearl Panthers, and that's what we're talking about. Big first down there.
Saving touchdown by Ethan once again. He's all over the field. 3 consecutive tackles.
So 35-yard on the jet sweep. That's considered a pass right there because what you had was Hart going in front of the quarterback, and he just lobs it to him in front of him. That's considered a pass. So 34 yards and a Tiger first down. Another handoff here, and this time a great stop by a host of Maypearl Panthers on that play.
Initial hit by Jared Baggett.
So it's going to bring up second down and 10 after the no gain on the play.
Got the Doc coming in. Like he's going to play tight end over there.
Yep, Doc Renberg moves to the left side on tight end where he'll put his hand into the ground. Malakoff, 2 wide receivers to the right, having an H-back in the backfield behind the right tackle. One back in the backfield on the right. This is going to be a screen pass.
Massengale.
Pass called it complete. Austin Massengale off to the races. Walk the dog. Touchdown, Tigers.
Got him.
And Massengale, a 27-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Judson Driscoll, and your Tigers are on the board with 5:35 left in the first period of play here, 6-0.
Just like that.
So Juan Gonzalez will come on to attempt the point after here, folks. Out of the hold of Judson Driscoll and Cannon Poteet, the deep snapper. Tiger fight song being played. There's a snap. It's good. The kick is up. Plenty of leg, and it is good.
Duh.
And with 5:35 left to play in the first quarter, it's your Malakoff Tigers 7, Maypearl Panthers 0. We'll be back after these messages.
Folks, have you heard of Little Hector's Mexican Restaurant and Cantina in Malakoff, Texas? They just recently opened for business in June 2021 with some of the best food around. At Little Hector's, you'll get the best fajitas in Texas, and their enchiladas with rice and beans will blow you out of your chair. Come in on game day and watch the game while having a top-shelf margarita with any flavor of your choice. Little Hector's is open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Little Hector's is located at 302 State Highway 31 West in Malakoff. Call-in orders accepted. Just call 903-489-0150.
All right, Tiger fans, your Tigers are up 7-0 if you're just joining us here at Waco Midway High School, Panther Stadium. Beautiful field here and beautiful scoreboard as well. We've got a turf field, and the Tigers up 7-0, courtesy of Judson Driscoll's bubble screen pass to Austin Massengale from 27 out. And a great play right there. And it was set up well, blocked well. The whole play was executed well. And that's the kind of passes that you want to do right there to get your team started because you know you can do them. There's a long kickoff fielded by Muniga at the 2-yard line, and he's not going to get much on this.
Sir.
And he is buried at the 16-yard line by a host of Tigers.
Initial hit by Jordan Seeley, a.k.a. Ironhead, Joe, they call him.
Yep, Jordan Seeley on the tackle, so a great play, Mr. Seeley. And the Tigers do have a lot of young men moving up, too, to play this week that will be seeing some special teams action. And if enough score is produced here, we might see them in the third or fourth quarter.
Yes, sir.
So the Tigers on defense once again. Let's see if they've got Graffin at quarterback. Get my cheaters here. Graff is quarterback. There's the handoff. Nothing doing there. And I tell you what, that was Lance Robertson.
Right at the line.
And he bulldogged him down and picked him up in the air and just slammed him to the turf. And what a great play by Robertson, Doc Renberg and company.
Ooh-wee. He went into a jungle right there.
Yeah, that's loss of half a yard. It's going to bring up second down, and we'll call it 11 to go for the Panthers. Panthers having a little bit of difficulty getting their play in quick enough.
Yeah, they got to think about it now, Joe.
Well, they love to run the slot on a slant pattern, and then the post, the other receiver to the left runs a post. This is going to be a handoff to Muniga. They're still going to try to pound it, and another Tiger stop made after about a yard gain.
Like that was number 7. That was Blake Miller on that tackle.
Yeah, it was Corey Phillips, Marcus. Blake Miller's now on the field, yeah.
Oh, well, I seen the number 7.
Yeah.
Seeing things.
No, we're on the folks are way up here in the third level, so it's very hard for us to see these numbers. So we apologize in advance because we're going to miss some things, especially Maypearl's there.
You can't see nothing over there.
28 in the backfield with Heath Graff, and Graff's going to go down to the right side of the field, throws it right, and the pass is incomplete, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be incomplete. Hit the turf first. One thing about these binoculars, I can zero in on that.
Man,
so it's going to bring up fourth down again for the Maypearl Panthers.
4th and long, Joy.
And if he would have caught it right there, we're still going to be fourth down and about 2 to go because he didn't run it to the sticks on that route, Marcus.
Right. And you have to run into that route if you want to get it first.
Back deep for the Tigers will be Chauncey Hogg, I believe. A Risbay's kick is going to bounce and take a Tiger roll all the way to the 38-yard line of the Maypearl Panthers. The Tigers will have the ball. So short field for the Tigers to operate with after a poor punt by Risbay.
Joe, I guess the other players didn't know the ball was coming back their way.
Well, once that, you're thinking as a lineman that when you punt the ball's going to be in the air somewhere, so your first reaction is look up in the air. Right. It had already hit the ground and started bouncing backwards before one of the upbacks noticed that the ball hit the ground and bounced back towards the Maypearl sideline, and he had to grab it real quick. So the Tigers come out on offense again, short field at the 38-yard line, 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left, Judson Driscoll, the quarterback. Deuce Hart in the backfield, and Tigers going to burn a timeout right here because they couldn't get the right play called. We'll take a timeout, too, with 3:48 left in the first. Tigers up 7-0. We'll be back shortly.
Football's king in Texas. Football's king in Texas. And nothing says fall more than helmets, bands, and cheerleaders. McDonald's in Malakoff is proud to back Tiger football. Let us make the Friday experience with breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Score big with Kevin and Janine Lilly's McDonald's in Malakoff. Remember, nominate your player of the week at lilymcd.com. lilymcd.com. McDonald's in Malakoff. I'm loving it.
All right, folks, we're back here live. Waco Midway High School. Tigers on top, 7-0, 3:48 left in the first. First down and 10, Malakoff. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end, Doc Renberg, playing on the left side. Tigers will probably run out of this formation, it looks like. It's going to be a handoff to Deuce Hart. Hart off the left side, Hart down to the 30-yard line, it looks like. So it'll bring up second down and 2 up and coming for the Tigers. And I think the recipe right here is just stay on the ground. And then those little short hit passes will be successful tonight for the Tigers.
It's like Deuce is maneuvering through those guys, Joe, when he hit that hole.
Yeah, he's really hitting the hole really quick tonight, and he's gaining a lot of yardage after he goes through that hole, too, which is great for the Tigers. 8 yards a pop and more. So, again, there's an H-back on the left. Tigers lined up with tight end Renberg on the right. 1 wide receiver all the way out to the numbers on the right side of the field. Man in motion left to right. It's Studley playing the H-back. This is going to be another handoff. Tigers have the numbers. It's going to be a first down more all the way down to the 22-yard line the ball goes. And the Tigers on the Maypearl 22-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for the Malakoff Tigers with 3:02 remaining in the first quarter. Your Tigers up 7-0 here. So now we're going to have a little bit of blocking back in the backfield with number 10, DK Rose. They're going to be in a broken eye out of the pistol formation.
The broken eye.
2 wide receivers to the left, and this is going to be a little pass out in the flats.
Got him. Oh.
And he didn't see it in time. And, that took too long to develop right there. You had a big pass rush coming on the backside of Driscoll right there. And Driscoll actually – he goes out a little bit too far and back on that play. He should have rolled straight down the right sideline there and found his receiver who was open, DK Rose.
DK Rose open in the field, in the flats.
That was just a bad cut right there on that rollout. When you roll out, you've got to go side to the sideline pretty much, and he went too far back, about 10 yards, way too back. So this is going to be a simple handoff here. DK Rose, he was tripped up, but regains his balance and still moving those feet, and there's a sizable gain right there on that run.
We'll take it.
Inside the 20-yard line in that red zone we talk about so often. It's going to be 3rd down and 5 now for the Tigers.
2 minutes, 21 seconds and counting for the first quarter.
So the Tigers, again, 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. And it's going to be a little sweep to the right here. And Hart falls down way short of first down yardage after a gain of 2. He trips on the turf there.
And, Joy, I'd like to give kudos to Driscoll, Joy, with a great tackle of the tight end that was coming in. He kind of hit him low and flipped him. Driscoll the pistol. Driscoll made a good block.
He made a good block on the defensive end,
yeah.
The defensive end from the left side came in.
Yes,
I just get your terminology right there.
Yeah, I'll be talking Ebonics on
No, it's not that. You just had the players mixed up. You had him on defense.
Oh, I did? Wow.
Yeah. Broken eye formation. There's the handoff. Deuce Hart out to the left, has a running lane. He's going to have first down yardage all the way to the 7-yard line of Waco Midway. Of the Maypearl Panthers. Marcus, you started a bad trend there.
I know once I start, Joey, I tend to flip it over by the.
So 1st down and goal now for the Tigers. We are located here at Waco Midway High School. I'll get it right, too.
The Maypearl.
See if the Tigers can punch another one in here with 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. Clock is running. Just another handoff there to Deuce Hart, and Hart down to the 5-yard line.
Almost got away.
So Maypearl made a shoestring tackle there. Blaine Johnson, nice tackle that time.
45 seconds and counting.
Yeah, really no hurry right here to get the ball off.
Keep it going.
You would like to punch one in here again in the first quarter. Man in motion left to right is Studley. This is going to be a handoff, and Hart slips down in the backfield. I don't know what happened right there. It looks like him and Driscoll kind of made contact with each other. Now it's going to be 3rd down and goal. And
wow.
That play just didn't look good from the start there.
They brought Poteet in and took Doc out.
Now they're going to let this first quarter expire, and they're going to go in the second quarter and try to make a quick score in the second quarter to begin it. And while they change the ends of the field they'll be playing on, we're going to take a timeout in the broadcast booth. We'll be right back, folks. Our score, Malakoff 7, Maypearl 0.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Texas. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
And we're back once again. The second quarter, Georgia, Malakoff up 7-0, and 3rd and goal. They might punch it in this next round right here, George.
Well, they really need to right here, and there's been a couple of 3 or 4 plays here uncharacteristic like the Tigers. It looks like just some miscommunication, or even maybe running the wrong play and the players getting mixed up running into each other. So they'll have to overcome this, and this is one of those games where you have the luxury to overcome that.
Right.
But as you get further in the playoffs, you won't have that same luxury to do. So you need to be firing on all cylinders. But Tigers doing good so far, especially on defense.
Well, it's definitely a cat fight out there, George. The Tigers against the Panthers, and boy, they're scratching out there, man.
Now they're going to try to scratch. I don't know how much scratching Maypearl will have in them, but we'll see here. Deuce Hart in the backfield. 4 down lineman on defense for Maypearl. They're trying to stack the box. This is going to be a pass over the middle, almost intercepted.
Oh, my.
Looking for Austin Massengale on the slant pattern, but it was in triple coverage right there.
Right.
And that's one of those balls where you're looking at your receiver too long because you're staring down at the receiver you're going to throw the ball to. You got to check off a little bit and look at other receivers that might be coming open. That time he didn't really have a safety valve to throw to, so he was kind of stuck where he had to make that decision to throw the football on the slant, and it wasn't there.
Never got to settle for a field goal.
Juan Gonzalez will come on to try a 25-yard field goal into the wind, too. The kick is up, and it hits the crossbar and bounces in. Woo. Oh, man. And the Tigers are up 10-0 now with 11:50 left to play in the first quarter. And we'll be back with the next kickoff here momentarily, folks. 10-0 Malakoff.
Let's face it, we live in a world today where parents need to work, especially if they have little ones. In Malakoff, Athens, and Toole, the Learning Express offers you, the parent, a safe and clean environment that offers education and nurturing of every child in their care. Go to work now with peace of mind and let the Learning Express treat you and your children like family. With 3 great locations in Henderson County, we have your children covered. The location in Malakoff is at 379 North Terry Boulevard, and you can reach Director Delana Cornegie at 903-489-2400. In Athens, the location is 1315 South Palestine Street, and you can reach the Director Rhonda Deal at 903-904-5072. The location in Toole is at Will White Road, and the phone number for Director Courtney Caldwell is 903-432-2600. The Learning Express would like to wish the Cardinals and Tigers good luck this sports year.
All right, folks, we're back here from Waco Midway High School. The Tigers up 10-0, compliments of a Juan Gonzalez 25-yard field goal. Game of interest now, Tatum and Pottsboro. Tatum 28, Pottsboro 20. Whoa. Games in the second quarter with 2:54 left to play in the second. Westover Fairfield 21-0 right now. That game shows to be at halftime. Oh, my, there's a big mistake on that kickoff. A long, deep driving kickoff fielded at the 14-yard line, and the return man actually slips down on the ground at the 14. You know, I don't know, but it looks like
he caught it for a catch, though.
Field may be a little wet, Marcus.
Yeah. He went for the fair catch.
Okay, so he called the fair catch. So the ball's going to come out to the 25-yard line then.
Yeah.
And now Maypearl is going to have it at the 25, so that is a smart play.
Yeah.
I didn't see the fair catch. There's not much that I can see up here without my binoculars.
I'm telling you.
Graff is the quarterback. Tigers in a 4-man front. There's a handoff. Oh, my goodness, what a hit right there.
Man.
1-yard pickup, but DK Rose came flying in, and it looked like a kamikaze airplane right there hitting the running back.
He has risen, the Rose. Man.
Yeah, 24 is the starting running back, Isaiah Munguia. And Munguia, I tell you what, not much of a chance for DK Rose roaming around.
I'm trying to tell you.
2nd down and 9 for Maypearl. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right, 1 back in the backfield. Mungwa. Graff is the quarterback, man in motion right to left. And this is going to be a pass, and it's going to be incomplete. A nice defensive play made by Deuce Hart coming over the top right there to knock that ball out of the hands of the intended receiver, Dustin Chawton.
And that's what you need, Joe. That safety has to come up and, try to distract some of those balls.
And your safety needs to have that speed to be able to come up and make that play, too, and the recognition that, hey, that ball's going to be thrown a little bit short, so I got to get out in front of it, and he did a great job.
Yes, sir.
3 wide receivers to the right now, 1 to the left. And this is going to be a pass looking right. And that ball is almost picked off.
By the stud, look like. Studley.
Yeah, Studley had a chance at it, but I'm going to tell you what happened. Davion Tolliver hit the ball. Oh. And it was going to come right in the arms of Studley, but Tolliver tipped it and it went to the ground incomplete.
And Studley want that back. He like, oh, man.
So now it's going to bring up 4th down and 9. Maypearl will have to punt this ball away. Hogg will go back to his own 40-yard line to receive. Rispe will be the punter. Little soccer-style punt. Little wobbler. And
there you go.
A return by Hogg, and Hogg is tripped up at the 47-yard line.
Oh, I just knew Hogg was finna take it down. He was
that was a great open field tackle by Timmy Gracie.
Yeah, Timmy Gracie. He didn't give him no grace, though, did he, Joe?
Gracie come from behind right there and tripped him up, and I thought Hogg was going to go for about 20 or 30 right there. But
got a big hole.
He was ran down from the backside. Kind of shows you some of the speed that Maypearl has on that special teams unit.
But Joe, he's a senior and he's a running back, so hey, he got a little speed back there. Oh, Gracie.
Going to be a pistol formation. Deuce Hart in the backfield.
No pun intended.
One wide receiver left, one to the right, H-back to the left. This is just going to be a handoff, and they're going to let Hart do his thing. Hart bust open, 30, 25, 20. He's not going to be caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Got him.
Deuce Hart from 57 yards, and that looked too easy. He just walked the dog right in the end zone, folks, for the 6. And with 10:39 remaining in the first half, it's 16-0 Tigers.
And then he turned on the speed.
And that was just a little stretch play on the handoff to the left side.
Yes, sir.
And that was just Deuce Hart being Deuce Hart right there. And the offensive line on that left side, let's give Ryder Rogers and Lance Robertson some credit right there for opening a huge hole in that stretch handoff play. And it scores 6 for the Tigers. And Hart over 100 yards rushing on the night. Here's the PAT attempt. It is up, and it is good.
Yes, sir.
And with 10:39 left to play in this bi-district Class 3A Region 2 championship game, your Malakoff Tigers are on top by a score of 17-0. Marcus and I'll be right back.
Woo-wee.
Did you know that C&B Excavating covers all of Texas? Well, you do now. C&B Excavating and Paving is a 5-star business that listens to your needs and wants. Bottom line is, they get the job done right the first time. C&B has a team of champions that are waiting to hear your needs and wants and make those needs and wants come true. Why settle for less when C&B does the best? As Marcus would say, oh my. Call Bonnie or Chad at 903-477-7956 or 903-875-6163. C&B wishes the Malakoff Tigers good luck this year.
All right, folks, we're back here.
Yes, sir.
Waco Midway High School, beautiful place here. And we have a bird's eye view.
Literally.
Yeah. You might call us 2 eagles in the nest right now. That's what I feel like.
Well, don't you jump off and try to fly.
Oh, no. No chance of that.
Yeah, it's going to be dangerous.
17-0, the Tigers are on top of the Maypearl Panthers. Warren Gonzalez will tee it off from his own 40-yard line. There's the kick. It's a high but low, short kick, and it's fielded at the 15 via the fair catch. And Votal made the fair catch signal, and the ball will go out to the 25-yard line. And that's a good special teams play right there because they know that Malakoff special teams is very quick getting down the field. So if you field it inside your 20-yard line, they're going to get that extra yardage by calling that fair catch and going to the 25-yard line. So very heads-up, well-coached play by the Maypearl Panthers coaching staff there and the kids.
Tigers on defense once again, Joe. They out there all the time.
This is going to be a little quick pass to the left side. Caught incomplete, maybe 3 yards. Massengale and Hogg on the stop for the Tigers. Gain of 2 to bring up 2nd down and 8. It was recognition by your safety to come up, and then your linebacker also read at your corner.
And they fought the blocks good.
So they did a really good job right there.
Yeah.
Graf still the quarterback. Now they've got who we just called just a second ago on that special teams tackle, Timmy Gracie in the backfield. 3 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. And back to pass. Pass thrown, and it is caught incomplete. I don't know how he did that. The penalty marker is going to come in. And this may be roughing the passer here.
Yeah.
And this is going to go against Lance Robertson.
Yeah, Lance Robertson was on top of him, Jordan.
Yeah, this is going to be a personal foul, roughing the passer. You can't do that once he has thrown that ball. You just got to leave him alone. Well, he said personal foul, but he didn't get the other words out of his mouth. It's personal foul. Roughing the passer is the call, and that's going to be 15 yards tacked on to the end of that run. And now the Panthers are in Tiger territory for the first time of the night. And that's what you can't do.
Right.
You know, these are the little things right here you have to improve on.
In a playoff game anyway, Joe, you got to get this stuff right.
You have to realize that quarterback is off limits. It's just like flag football.
And cheap penalties won't help you.
There's a handoff to Gracie. Oh, my gosh. Gracie has hit the ball. Is out. The Tigers recover the football.
Man,
and that was a lick. Guess who?
Biscuit.
Yeah, Renberg, Doc Renberg also in there. And I didn't see who recovered that football, but the Tigers did recover it. And, oh, my, that was one heck of a hit right there.
Drop that ball, drop it like it's hot.
Timmy Gracie thought he was going to have an opening, and then D.K. Rose out of nowhere steps up and tattoos him, knocks the ball out of his hands. The Tigers get the ball at their own 45-yard line.
He was like, which way did he go?
So what looked to be promising on that drive for Maypearl turned out to be disastrous in just 3 seconds. 3 wide receivers to the left. This is going to be a pass. Pass is caught incomplete by Austin Massingale. Massingale still on his feet and still not going down. And Massingale all the way to the 41-yard line of the Maypearl Panthers for a 14-yard pickup, Marcus.
And he was brought down by Jack Austin.
Well, no, he was not brought down by anybody.
They
just wrapped around him, and they couldn't get him to go to the floor. So
he was wrapped by Jack Austin.
Yeah, he was just stopped in his tracks, but he wouldn't go down. Because not only did Jack have a hold of him, but 3 or 4 others tried to bring him down. They just couldn't. Tigers on offense still. 9:35 left to play in the first half. 17-0 Tigers. Tigers threatening once again here. 2 wide receivers to the left. Got an H-back on the right side. Man in motion now is Phillips. Jet sweep to Phillips. Trying to get around to that.
That
looked like a face mask right there.
I said head mask.
They didn't call it, but somebody grabbed Phillips' head and turned it all the way around.
Like the Exorcist.
I tell you what, that was
Man.
I'm surprised no one saw that play. If we could see it all the way up here, I don't know why they couldn't.
We can't see too much number, but we saw that one.
Helen Keller could have saw that one, my friend.
And Stevie Wonder.
2nd down and 6 to go for the Tigers out of the spread.
Got a free one.
And Driscoll is under duress. Driscoll gets away from one would-be tackler. He's going to try to run, and he should have threw the ball away.
Oh, my. Did he pick up the first?
He's going to be close, though, on the run. He gets a block by Lance Robertson, who actually got him ahead for about 2 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1. So Driscoll did a good job at staying on his feet right there, eluding that would-be defender.
Yeah.
And Lance Robertson kind of gave him a little shove forward.
Yeah, gave him a little push.
And got him an extra yard.
Come here, buddy.
And they're going to give the Tigers a first down here.
Well, I guess so. Well, good job, Driscoll.
Yeah, good job. This is going to be a simple handoff to you-know-who, Deuce Hart.
Oh.
Hart around the right side. Hart to the 25. Hart trying to get to the 22-yard line. Goes out of bounds to the 22.
Probably about 1 yard shot of first down.
If it's at the 22, it should be a first down, depending on the spot of the ball, Marcus.
Let's see what they do with the ball.
I tell you, they're going to tell the Tigers to step back. Well, the official moved it back, so it's a 9-yard pickup on the play to bring up 2nd down and 9.
We'll take it.
Tigers lined up 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. H-back on the left side behind the left tackle. Driscoll, the quarterback, Deuce Hart in the backfield. 2nd and 1, 8:04 left to play in the first half. Tigers up 17-0. This is just going to be a quarterback keeper here, and Driscoll on the RPO play fakes the handoff to Deuce Hart. Deuce Hart was going through the 2-hole. He fakes it, then turns around, and he goes into the 1-hole, and he gains about 2 yards for the first down. So
brought down by J.T. Washington.
And that was a great RPO play right there.
Yeah,
Driscoll read that. They all converged on Deuce Hart, and he was able to go between the guard and the center right there and make that first down. 1st and 10, the ball spot on the Panther 21. Quick out to the left. That's Poteet. And Poteet, once he gets the ball, what he does with it.
It's hard to bring that guy down, Joey, every time he gets the ball.
Glad to see him working as a receiver to get the ball in his hands because he is dangerous with the ball in his hands. We've seen all year long when he's had his opportunities.
Yes, sir.
Another Tiger first down. They're inside the red zone, folks, at the 6-yard line. So it's first down and goal from the 6.
I tell you, Joey, Aaron Jett tried to tackle him, and he's kind of like, oh, man, that boy – almost ran over me.
He knocked the fuel out of Jet.
He did. I guess he did.
1st and goal for the Tigers. Now it's going to be a spread formation look, but 2 running backs in the backfield. And this is going to be a handoff. And this is Poteet crashing in for the 6-yard touchdown run. And now the Tigers up in a big way, 23-0. Walk that dog, young man.
Walk it, young man. Walk it like it, talk it.
Juan Gonzalez will come in to attempt the extra point, and the Tigers are all over the Panthers, 24-0 now. Started off a little shaky there, kind of had me worried, but they've got it back together now.
Oh, yeah. And Poteet runs that ball hard. We just got to talking about him. And once he get it, he's determined to get in that end zone.
Juan Gonzalez will attempt the point after. The kick is up, and it is good. And with 6:57 left to play in this first half from Waco Midway High School in the by-district Class 3A Region 2 championship game, it's your Malakoff Tigers 24 and the Panthers 0. We'll be back.
Yes, sir.
Do you know that Malakoff, Texas has a dynamic automotive repair shop in town? Well, you do now. And owner Jeremy Bowman wants you to know that he is the trusted and reliable name when it comes to your automotive needs. They specialize in transmission repairs, auto repairs, tune-ups, brakes, AC, heating, and engine repairs. Why go out of town? Go to a winner at 4JT Automotive.
Man, what are you talking about? It's 4JT Automotive and Tire. Automotive and Tire.
4JT Automotive is located at 1802 East Royal Boulevard in Malakoff. They can be reached at 430-302-9598. 4JT Automotive wishes the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Cardinals good luck this year.
All right, folks, the special teams units for the Tigers will come on to kick this ball off to the Panthers from, well, I forgot where it was from, Maypearl.
I
was waiting for you to say something.
I was like, hold on, you talking about from the 40?
That was a trick question, Marcus.
Hey, good one, Joe. You know I'm not good at no kind of test.
Well, I was waiting for you to say something, and you just didn't say nothing.
Yeah. Not a thing.
Juan Gonzalez will tee it off from his own 40-yard line. We'll get Marcus more involved here.
Yes, sir.
I think that long school day's got a hold of him.
Yeah, man. 5 a.m. to 5 p.m.
There's the kick, a long line drive kick. It'll be fair caught at the 10-yard line. Fumble on the fair catch. And he's going to be down, though. He cannot advance the football.
No, sir.
And if they wanted to, they could have threw a penalty on that.
Yeah, I thought they would have because it's been a playoff. They got all shots called here.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've seen so many NFL football games over the past week that some of the craziest things happened, that, especially in that Dallas game where they blocked the punt. And then, you know, Denver recovers the punt.
And didn't get the first down. So I'm like,
how
can that be? I'm like, oh, wow.
And then the Bears had an atrocious penalty called against them when the official blatantly bumped into one of the special teams players, one of the linebackers, and then he calls a penalty for taunting on the linebacker. I was like, oh, my gosh.
Wow.
I guess that kid, that young man's name was Marsh, I believe. It was just some crazy things happening, a lot of upsets. Last night, Miami gets the win against Baltimore. Who would have thought? So spread formation. Back to pass, steps up in the pocket, has a whole bunch of green to run in, and he's finally tackled at the 21-yard line, close to first down yardage. He gives his body up at the 21 on a nice slide play. He knew that D.K. Rose was coming, and so he slid down to avoid that contact.
And I'm glad the referees didn't call a flagrant foul on him because, Joe,
he did. He didn't lay it down.
He tried to lay it down.
Yeah,
and
once the quarterback slides with his feet down to the ground, folks, he has given himself up. The play is over. You cannot make contact or it's called a foul. So there's a little lesson for everyone if you needed to know. This is just going to be a quarterback keeper and nothing doing Doc Renberg and company on that stack.
The diggity Doc, y'all. Brought around with his homeboy, Biscuit, a.k.a. D.K. Rose.
Yeah, you had Studley in there too, but Renberg stayed at home right there. And Renberg, I tell you what, made a great play from that defensive end spot for the sophomore. He's just a sophomore. He'll be back.
Yeah.
Now he's going to go from the right side defensive end to the left. And it looks like Tigers running a 3-down alignment. Plays coming to the right, pass downfield is going to be caught. Incomplete. He trapped it.
Hit the ground, Joe.
But he had Tolliver turned around. That was number 17 that's Heath Rosler.
Yeah.
And Rosler has played a little bit at quarterback, too, this year from watching a little bit of video of Maypearl. But he turned around just a little button hook pattern right about the 30-yard line, and the ball was skipped into him.
He tried to do a little acting, Joe, but the ref said no, sir.
Yeah.
I was right here, man.
That's a good play by the official there, too, to be right on top of that ball. 3rd down and 11 up and coming for Maypearl. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Maypearl going from our left to our right now. Spread formation, 2-step drop, looks left, steps up in the pocket, throws downfield, caught and I believe completed. I don't know how he caught that one. That's a great catch right there. That's Aaron Jett on that catch.
And I tell you what, Joe, that quarterback has a lot of room to run if he want to run.
He did, but he's being very patient
exactly.
back
He's
there.
being patient.
A great arm on him, and he just steps up in the pocket like he's supposed to and delivers a shot right there for the completion.
Oh.
And this is a free play right here. Everybody on the Tigers' defensive line jumped.
They stopped it on that one.
Unless this is going to be called a false start. We'll listen in here and see what we can see, but
5 minutes, 29 seconds left in the first half. The score is 24-0. Tigers on top.
They're going to have a conference here on that Maypearl sideline about
a lot
what
of people
happened.
Jump. A lot of Tigers jump, George. So maybe, like you said, they might have saw somebody jump on the offensive line.
Yeah, they're pointing towards the head linesman is pointing towards the Tigers' way. The official making his way to the middle of the field. It's going to be offsides against the Tigers. So usually when it's unavailable to the quarterback right there, they'll stop play because it's a dangerous situation where you're letting your defense just come shooting, just having a head of steam built up coming towards your quarterback on a potential pass play. And so they did the right thing and stopped it there. This is going to be a quarterback keeper, and that's going to be a loss of 2 yards on the play.
And he was kept, Joy, brought down by D.K. Rose once again.
D.K. Rose and Lance Robertson.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Doc Renberg's not in there right now. Well, he is too. He's playing left side defensive end. It's Jackson, Kane Jones, Robertson, and Renberg playing a 4-down alignment. And you got Davis, D.K. Rose, and Zach Studley playing linebackers. Studley usually comes out. He's what you call your coverage linebacker. This is going to be a pass by Graff.
Uh-oh.
Graff's in a lot of trouble.
Oh,
it's going to be a fumble on the play. The ball is loose, and I believe the Tigers pick it up. Let's see. That's D.K. Rose with the football.
Duh.
And Rose on the 11-yard line picks up the football. You're not going to take it away from him.
That's right.
Rose just ran over there and grabs that football away from the Maypearl offensive person and said, "Give me that ball."
You bully.
I tell you what, I haven't seen anything like that in a while.
Yeah, I just took it from him like a man. I don't know what to say.
Took it from him like a loaf of bread.
There it is, man.
So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Tigers now.
Wow.
D.K. Rose just wouldn't be denied that fumble. He went over there and just snatched it away from the offensive player.
Yeah, he was like, "Not today." That's mine.
I'll tell you what, my MVP this year, it's easy. It's simple. It's D.K. Rose.
It's easy.
D.K. Rose has got to be the MVP of this team, and, I don't find many that would disagree here.
And he stays fired up the whole game. So that's what I like. He stays fired up the whole game, even when he make a mistake.
Timeout on the field, charge to the Maypearl Panthers with 4:34 left to play in the first half. We're going to keep it here. We're talking about, D.K. Rose, but D.K. Rose is the spark plug of this whole team.
Yes, sir.
He's your motivational guy, and you need one of those guys on the team all the time.
Yes, sir.
You need somebody who can get the rest of the team kind of hyped up, built up, if you will.
I will.
And get them going, and he's their guy that does that. He is the main catalyst for this Tiger engine. And I tell you what, without D.K. Rose, I don't know if some of this is possible, but he is just the leader of that defense, and somebody next year's got to step up and fill his shoes.
So and then he's slow to the flow, as we call it. And Joe, he's just a firecracker out there, man. You see him going around, everybody touching him and patting him on the head, and just encouraging him to be crazy out there.
Listen, if he was 6'2", he'd have about 40 offers to D1's colleges, I'm sure.
Definitely.
Tigers will have the ball 1st and goal as we come back from timeout. And this is going to be a delayed handoff to the right. Deuce Hart
easy
walks the dog in the end zone one more time, and that was too easy, my friend.
Yes, it was.
Tell you what, that whole right side there, you had Quentin Fulton and Fernando Contreras, and the 2 receivers on the right, Corey Phillips and Austin Massengale, setting the edge there for that run. Just great offensive blocking right there. Everybody had a seal. And Deuce Hart just goes in the end zone untouched.
Walk it like he talked it.
So 30-0 our score. Juan Gonzalez will come in to attempt the point after. The hold is good. The kick is up. It is good once again. Our score 31-0. Marcus and I are going to take a break to get a drink of water with 4:28 left to play in the half. 31-0, your Tigers up. Needing a fresh cut, style, perm, or color? Cedar Creek Lake has a hidden gem in Malakoff, Texas called Just Hair Beauty Salon. Just Hair in Malakoff is located at 815 East Roll Boulevard, Suite 5A in Malakoff. Just Hair includes an all-star cast of professionals in Aurora, Jan, and Debbie. Aurora specializes in cuts and colors. Then we have Jan, who also specializes in cuts and colors. Last but not least, there is Debbie. Debbie specializes in men's and women's cuts and more. Just Hair is open from 9 to 5, Tuesdays through Fridays, with Jan and Debbie on Fridays and Saturdays. Call for your appointment today at 903-489-2581 or simply go by 815 East Roll Boulevard, Suite 5A in Malakoff, Texas. Just Hair in Malakoff wishes the Malakoff Tigers good luck this sports year, and also go Cardinals. All right, folks, we're back here live from Waco Midway High School.
Yes, sir.
And your Malakoff Tigers are up 31-0. You're listening to the Malakoff Tigers Sports Network on SHN Sports.
Yes, sir.
I'm joined tonight by the Hall of Famer, Mr. Marcus Dow and Aaron Scott.
Who?
Marcus Dow.
Oh.
Juan Gonzalez will tee it off from his own 40. It is a long, deep end-over-end kick, fielded at the 9, and then fumbled. He's going to try to run it again, but he can't.
Hey, this guy's
he's just not going to get it, is he? Yeah.
Dustin
shot in, and Shotton just made the fair catch twice in a row now, and
yes, sir.
Then try to run it off the – I don't know if he's doing that on purpose or what, but –
I think he just don't know. He's seeing Trevino on him coming to him hard. I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what, that Tiger special teams all year long has been very, very special in my opinion. They have done the job all year long, and they have been just coasting downfield and just knocking the snot out of players all year long, and that's what you want in the special teams unit right there. 3 wide receivers right for Maypearl. They'll start at the 11-yard line. A handoff is going to go about 3 yards, maybe 2. They'll spot it at the 19-yard line, 2-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 8 up and coming. And that was the running back, Mangwa. So Mangwa picks up, well, they're going to say, let's see. And we'll call it 2 yards. 2nd down and 8 for the Panthers, excuse me.
Brought down by Cullen Martin.
So 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left for the Panthers. Just going to be a little pass out in the flats.
Oh.
And that was nicely done by Chauncey Hogg. Chauncey Hogg reads the route, jumps the route. If he would have been a half a second earlier, that was 6 points right there.
Yes, sir.
The intended pass was to Aaron Jett.
He made it obvious, George. The quarterback made it so obvious.
Yeah, he telegraphed it.
Exactly.
And he gave Chauncey was reading the eyes of the quarterback, and he jumps the route, almost has a pick 6.
Yes, sir.
3rd down and 8 up and coming for Maypearl. 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. And this is going to be another pass. And a lot of time given to the quarterback. He's got some running room. He's going to have the 1st down now. And he goes out of bounds right at the sticks. And they're going to give him that 1st down.
Like I said earlier, Joy, he has enough room to run it every time for a 1st down. But like I said, he's being paused in the hole and looking for his receivers to see what he can get first.
Yeah, and most of the time his line, which is a pretty big line, is keeping him clean up in the pocket.
Oh, yeah, he got plenty of time.
2 wide receivers right now, 2 to the left, 1 back in the backfield on the left side of the quarterback graph. There's an offsides against the Tigers. This is a free play, and incomplete it goes, and a little bit of contact between Chauncey Hogg and –
that could have been another flag. That could have, Joe.
Yeah, Heath Rosler. But that was a free play anyway for Maypearl, so they could afford to take a shot down the field. Yeah. It'll bring up 1st down and 5 again for Maypearl after that encroachment call on the defense.
DK rolls to the sideline. Coach told him something, so I'll probably be a blitz coming in right here, I'm thinking.
Yeah, Kenan Poteet was the culprit right there, and he was just a little too anxious to get back there and sack the quarterback, so I know what was on his mind.
Yeah.
But you got to watch that ball and wait till it's snapped. And usually as a defensive end, when you put your hand in the ground, you're watching for that football to make a movement before you go. Tigers in a 4-down alignment showing pressure from the right side of the quarterback. Pass downfield is incomplete. Yeah, into triple coverage right there. And DK Rose and Davis, the 2 linebackers right there on the coverage.
The pressure bust pipes, Joe, what they say.
Yeah, and your linebackers right there, they did what they're supposed to do, cover the flats. That's where the ball was going. This is where they've had tendencies to throw the football at all year long, being Maypearl.
Right.
They love to go out in the flats about 5 or 10 yards, and your linebackers have seen the video on that, and they're doing a great job of understanding what's going on in the field and batting those passes down defense. There's a little quick pass, and that's picked off this time by Hogg. Hogg could go. He's to the 20, the 15, kissed him goodbye, walked the dog. Chauncey Boss Hogg in for a pick six.
Yes, sir. I've been waiting for this all day long.
And he finally gets him one. He almost had one a while ago, and now he gets him one from 25 yards out.
Chauncey Hogg in the house. Boss Hogg, that is.
And Chauncey Hogg with a pick six for the Tiger defense. You'll love that, folks, on a Friday night here in the playoffs.
Big E, your boy made that touchdown. Yes, sir.
37-0 now our score with 3:15 left to play in the first half, and I'm excited.
Yes, sir.
Juan Gonzalez attempts the extra point. The kick is up, and once again, it is good. And with 3:15 remaining in the first half, the Tigers just keep scoring. It's 38-0. Your Tigers all over the Panthers right now, folks. We'll be back after these messages.
Are you looking for that perfect beach getaway? Well, beat the Galveston tourist crowds and head down to Bolivar Peninsula to your secluded beach retreat when you book this 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom vacation rental home on stilts. Nicknamed the Easy Street Beach House, this bright green hideaway will put you in a state of ease with the roar of the Gulf waves just steps away from your back door, and also an ocean-facing deck. Spend your days soaking up the sun and boogie boarding. When the night falls, roast s'mores over the fire pit. Endless memories await at this Texas retreat. You can make your reservation now by going to evolvevacationrental.com. Don't delay. Book today for your getaway. The Malakoff Tiger Sports Network would like to thank Parker and Carson Street for being a proud sponsor of the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Sports webcast this sports year.
All right, folks, we're back. The Tigers will tee it off from their own 40-yard line. Juan Gonzalez.
Yes, sir.
We'll tee it off with 3:15 in the first half. In case you're just joining us, there's been a lot of fireworks in this first half, all by the Tigers, though.
That's it.
38-0, and they are in complete control of this one. Gonzalez with a long, high kick. It'll be fair caught at the 12-yard line. Again, it's fumbled on the fair catch, and there's a spike into the ground by the kicking returner. And that draws 2 flags for unsportsmanlike conduct. That'll go against the Panthers, and nothing really going too good in their way right now in their favor.
Yeah, hey, he done dropped the ball 3 or 4 times. I guess
that's his 4th time he dropped the ball, and that was just frustration.
Yeah.
Listen, I mean, Juan Gonzalez, listen, this is not about him dropping as much as it is Juan Gonzalez getting all that hang time and height on it, which gives your special teams unit plenty of time to run downfield. And this young man is looking up in the air, and then he's seeing the yellow jerseys running at him 100 miles an hour. You've got little DK Rose who will just annihilate you.
And
he's nervous. He's nervous, and you can tell that.
Physically afraid.
Yeah, so I would be nervous too if DK Rose was coming at me with a full head of steam.
Yes, sir.
First down and 10 for the Panthers. One wide receiver to the far right, almost by the sidelines. This is where they love to run a slant pattern, and watch the slant here. And this is just going to be a little handoff. And Zach Studley, DK Rose.
All of them.
Davis in there on the tackle, Chauncey Hogg.
Everybody wanted a piece of that.
So the Tigers, that time, they didn't play it. Marcus, they had their safeties up tight by the line.
They did.
And you had a receiver out to the far right who's in one-on-one coverage, and that's the big guy, number 17, Heath Rossler.
He's going against Chauncey Hogg, look like.
Tigers going in on a blitz right here. Pass is
good
almost picked off there. What a great defensive play on the outside.
What number is that?
And that was our man right there, the freshman, number 22, making a big play, Jason Tennyson.
Yes, sir.
And I'll tell you what, Tennyson almost had an interception right there.
Yes, he did.
The ball was thrown over the left side of the field, folks, and Tennyson jumps the route, puts a hand up, knocks it down, but he almost brings it back in for the INT there.
And, Joe, this would be a big stop, Joe. They'll be kicking from the end zone if they stop it right here.
Yeah, you don't want to do that right here.
No, sir.
2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left, and it's just going to be a little pass. Oh, that was almost picked off.
That's Studley.
Yeah, that was Zach Studley. It hit him in the wrong place, the hands. Oh, my goodness.
Golly. Ooh, I know he want that one back.
Listen,
so
I can empathize with Zach Studley playing linebacker right there. I was hitting the hands with the ball on Eustis one time.
Wow.
And I dropped it, and I could have killed myself.
Man.
Oh, my goodness.
Must have hit him in the pinky or something.
Listen, no one else was there. That was a pick 6-2 right there. Oh, goodness.
Shout out to Joyce Coleman in the house.
Here comes the punt, Marcus. It's a low line drive punt. Looks like Hogg will get a chance to return it. No, this is Jason. No, this is Hogg.
That's Hogg.
And Hogg to the right side has some running room. Cuts back against the grain. Penalty marker comes in. The ball was fielded around the 47. Hogg runs it back to close to the 24. But this is going to come back because it is a block in the back.
Wow. I think they got fired up as we did, Joy. They just run.
Well, you had Hogg and Tennyson back there.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out which one was that by binoculars at the time I got them. They got Doc Renberg. Yeah, they got Doc Renberg with a hold, a block in the back there.
2 minutes, 18 seconds, Joy, left in this first half, 38-0, and the cat fight is Tigers all
Well, listen,
up.
there's no fight anymore, Marcus.
It's
the
over.
fight's over. It's 38-0. Tigers way on top here.
Oh,
but the Tigers have the ball at the Maypearl 40-yard line here. They'll have two wide receivers to the right, one to the left. H-back playing behind the left side of the left tackle here. This is going to be another jet sweep. And this is going to be another big gainer here for the Tigers. And that's Jason Tennyson breaking tackles. He fumbles the football. And the Tigers, I believe, jump on it.
Let's see.
Let's see, though. It's a big.
Oh, they got it.
And Maypearl somehow gets on it, recovered by number 8.
Uh-oh. Got a flag.
Dustin Chautin.
Like we got a flag from Malakoff again, Joe. But let me tell you something. That would have been a touchdown if Tennyson wouldn't have fumbled.
Yeah.
The Bart runs good, man, but he just got to hold that ball that time. He got stripped.
And it wasn't because of contact. I think he was switching the ball to his right arm.
That was
He
it.
had it in his left arm. He knew he needed to switch it to the right and just lost control of it. He's a freshman. He's going to make those mistakes every once in a while. But it's so exciting to see him get the ball in his hands.
I'm telling you, he made about 4 cuts, and he was off to the races. But like
he was definitely gone.
Yeah, he missed 4 people missed him.
And listen, coach is in his ear right now.
Yeah.
So unsportsmanlike.
Right.
All right.
Offset.
So we had 2 offsetting penalties, basically. There's unsportsmanlike conduct against both teams. That'll offset.
Right.
So at the end of the day, the official just used some words and told the crowd what happened, and the ball's going to stay at the same place it was recovered at, which is the 26-yard line of the Panthers. And what I'm saying, coach is down there talking to young man and say, hey, listen, it's okay. But he's wanting to play. He's wanting to win. He's wanting to get the ball in his hands. This is going to be oh, my goodness. The defense just eats that alive right there. It was a little swing pass to the left, but it was 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, which gains no yards at all for your offense.
And it's so
and
obvious.
it makes it 2nd down and 13. It's very obvious.
He just what did you call that word? He just kind of.
It's lackluster.
There you go. We'll take it.
So 138 and rolling here left in the first half. 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left for the Maypearl Panthers. Ball spotted on the far hash mark, which is the visitor side. And Graff rolls to his left, throws downfield, and throws it to one of the players sitting on the bench.
Yeah, or the cheerleader. They can hit one of the cheerleaders in the hand.
You'd rather have him do that than throw a pick right there. Right. He's thrown 6 or 7 tonight. Whew.
Man, 1 minute, 21 seconds left in the first half, 38-0. Tigers on top.
Yeah, I think if you're coach and you're talking to young man Jason Tennyson, who we call Birdman, you just tell him you're going to get another chance at it. So forget about this one, have a short memory, and you'll get a chance again. And he will tonight, I guarantee you.
You get a chance to fly
This
again,
is going to be a pass to the right side, and it goes over the head of everyone.
Wow.
It'll bring up 4th down and 12 to go for the Maypearl Panthers. I just kind of wonder if they're going to have a running clock in the second half if this kind of keeps up in the bi-district round of the playoffs, but I don't know if they will or not, Marcus. Not in the playoffs, I don't think.
I don't think they do.
I don't think there's any mercy in the playoffs, do you?
You just got to keep it going. No.
I want to get my money out of this trip.
There you go. I'm trying to tell you.
And a wrist-based punt almost blocked there. And I tell you what, the Tigers ran into the kicker, but it wasn't called. The punt will go dead at the Tiger 34-yard line.
With 1 minute, 4 seconds left for the first half, George. So you think they can score in 1 minute?
Well, they can score in 20 seconds or less.
I know it.
The Tigers last week in Fairfield in 20 seconds scored 2 touchdowns. In Malakoff playing Fairfield,
exactly.
I should say. So, yeah, it could be done. I mean, what are you going to do, though? I think you put the ball on the ground possibly and run the ball, run the clock out. You're up 38-0.
And plus you get the ball second half.
Yeah, that's right. You get the ball back in the second half, so it really don't matter. You could even throw one deep right here, too.
Might well. See what the receivers got right now.
So 2 wide receivers to the left, to the right. And pressure being brought. There's a pass to the outside to Hogg, and Hogg is going to go out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And that's a great jog by Chauncey Hogg. He could have turned it up and got more yardage, but he ran a little out pattern, and knew that the time was very little. So they're working a 2-minute drill here to try to improve here.
Right.
And this is for next week and on. You want to run your 2-minute offense right here and show the significance of going out of bounds when you need to as receivers. 3 wide to the right. This play is going to be ran to the right. Looks downfield. Driscoll fires one to the right sideline, caught incomplete, and a big hit on the sideline after the catch. And
what was that?
And that was Chauncey Hogg.
Hit by Charlie Hoodman.
They're going to say it's incomplete, but it must have went out of his hands.
Yeah. Oh, he stepped out of bounds once.
Yeah, from my vantage point, I thought he had the football, but 52 seconds left, 2nd down and 10 for the Tigers. 3 wide left, 1 to the right. Delayed handoff here, and a lot of running room here. It closed up fast, though, for Deuce Hart.
Yes, it did.
And Hart across the 50 down to the 48-yard line of Maypearl.
Talk about Ethan LaRoe.
And so it'll timeout taken by the Tigers with 42 seconds left. We're going to keep it right here, folks.
Tigers trying to go in with a joy.
Yeah, well,
they like timeout. Let's think about this one.
If you think about it, right now, you want to get in some work for next week possibly.
Yeah.
So you want to try some things, especially if you were to get behind in some games. You want to try some things that you're comfortable with, maybe working your 2-minute offense and going in next week. You never know what's going to happen. A playoff game that I will tell you about that your eyes will open up here in just a second. But you remember when the Tigers played Mount Vernon, they come out in the no-huddle on us.
Yeah.
And they did that quickly, drove down, and that was in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So you're looking right now maybe to throw some other teams off balance, and just this is more or less practice right now for your team.
I got you.
Working with your offense and getting some work in. So you can do anything you want to right here. 3rd down, and we're going to call it 3 yards to go for Malakoff.
And right now, like coach is working on his pass game, George, so – hey.
Well, they're set up in that run formation with 2 wide receivers to the left, the tight ends on the right, H-back behind the left tackle here. And it's going to be a quick hitter on the screen, and Corey Phillips will have the ball, and Phillips gets out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
For that first.
And more importantly, like you said, Marcus, the 1st down. So this is what you want to do. You're methodically working your way downfield here and working with the clock and making your 1st downs and driving the ball a little bit closer. Maybe even work on a long field goal here if you get the opportunity.
Okay. 35 seconds left. You might get a chance to.
2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Deuce Hart in the backfield. Back to passes. Driscoll looks left, throws middle, has a man down the seam.
Got him.
It is incomplete. Austin Massengale in and out of his hands. I thought he had it, Marcus.
Oh, man. Hey, he had about the tip of his hand, Joy, but he just couldn't hold the ground, made him fumble that.
Yeah, he had it in the outstretched hands and fingers. Like you said, he came down when the ball jarred it loose there. I thought he could pull it in, but it was close.
Yeah, very close. Good pass by Driscoll also.
And really loved the decision there to go down that seam with Austin Massengale. Tigers again, rolls right. Driscoll's going to look to pass. Throws right. Pass is almost picked off. Incomplete. That one right there, you can't force it. If it's not there, throw it away. That's what you want to do in that situation there. Your Maypearl well covered the receivers that time, and they really gave Driscoll a bad look.
Yeah, Timmy Gracie had that interception, but he slipped. That's the only thing that saved him.
So you've got 23 seconds. It's 3rd down and 10 now for the Tigers. You maybe want to try to throw something over the middle. You still have 1 timeout left in your pocket. So if you can get something over the middle, they're playing a two-deep safety right now, Maypearl is. Now it's going to be a roll to the left. This is a pass play. Pass downfield is batted down. It's going to be fourth down.
Wow.
That one right there, yeah.
I would go for it right here too, George. Just go for a bomb.
Well,
you
got 18 seconds right here.
Set them on the post.
Well, they're having to roll Driscoll out left and right. That's what they're having to do. And that's because, in no fault of his own, he's a little bit shorter than most quarterbacks are. So when they roll him to the left and right, they're trying to give him an opportunity so he doesn't have to see over the big defensive line. 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right, 1 back in the backfield. Straight drop back. Pass downfield. Caught incomplete. That's Cannon Poteet with a Tiger first down.
Got him.
And Poteet down to the 23. The Tigers going to have to hurry up and spike this ball to stop the clock. But the clock will stop momentarily so the chains can catch up. And the chain crew in no big hurry at all.
I'll tell you what, like somebody called a timeout.
Yeah, Malakoff called the timeout here. We're going to keep it right here. But the Tigers call a timeout. And here's the thing. You've probably got 1 shot at the end zone right here. No timeouts. You're going to either have to throw a quick out pattern or something to the end zone right here to try to score, or you're going to have to set up for a field goal. From this point would be about a 40, 41-yard attempt.
And he can get it.
Yes, for Juan Gonzalez.
Well, the wind is blowing toward us. It'll be blowing in his face, won't it?
I see the wind. Yeah, the wind's blowing directly in his face here.
Ooh.
But he has had some good kicks here. Besides that one, that first extra point he kicked hit the crossbar.
But it
hit the upright and bounced in. So the wind is a little bit tricky right here. So maybe you need to get down to about the 10-yard line to feel really, really comfortable in the wind trying to attempt a field goal.
And do they have one more time?
No timeouts left for the Tigers. 2 left for Maypearl. 9 seconds left in the first half.
Ooh.
And the Tigers are going to try to take one deep here into the end zone. Surprised here. Maypearl's only dropping 1 safety back.
Wow.
And that's it. And Driscoll rolls to his left. He's going to look for the out pattern, throws it, and it is caught and complete at the 15-yard line. Now you can bring Juan Gonzalez out.
There it is.
And that was a perfect pass. And listen, Massingale ran a perfect route right there.
And caught it on the dime and kept those feet in bounds, Joe.
He looks like he's going to run a post and comes back and pretty much just what we call a comebacker. He comes back and just stops there at the 15, and Driscoll fires a dime and hits him at the 15. It's 2nd down and 2. The Tigers going to attempt a 32-yard field goal right here with 3 seconds remaining. Great clock management. This kick is up, plenty of leg, and it hits the upright, no good.
Oh, wow.
And I tell you what, that was loud right there when it hit that upright. That was a big thong.
Oh, man.
Well, folks, that'll be the end of the first half here at Waco's Midway Stadium. And our score, your Malakoff Tigers 38, the Maypearl Panthers 0. We'll be back in just a bit with some first half scores around the state.
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite high school sports memory? A late inning rally? A game-winning shot? A photo finish? Maybe it's a pep rally or a pregame ritual. Maybe it's the euphoria of a late-night bus ride home after a hard-fought win. Maybe it's having pizza with teammates after the game. Now, imagine if it never happened at all. School sports need your help. With budgets getting tighter, it's more than the games that are on the line. It's all the traditions, the community pride, the culture of your hometown high school, plus all those memories that are on the line too. What can you do? It's simple. Buy a ticket when you can. Go to a game. Take the whole family. Let's do everything we can to keep those cherished school sports memories alive.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Do you know that Malakoff, Texas has a dynamic automotive repair shop in town? Well, you do now. And owner Jeremy Bowman wants you to know that he is the trusted and reliable name when it comes to your automotive needs. They specialize in transmission repairs, auto repairs, tune-ups, brakes, AC, heating, and engine repairs. Why go out of town? Go to a winner at 4JT Automotive.
Man, what are you talking about? It's 4JT Automotive and Tire. Automotive and Tire.
4JT Automotive is located at 1802 East Royal Boulevard in Malakoff. They can be reached at 430-302-9598. 4JT Automotive wishes the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Cardinals good luck this year.
Needing a fresh cut, style, perm, or color? Cedar Creek Lake has a hidden gem in Malakoff, Texas called Just Hair Beauty Salon. Just Hair in Malakoff is located at 815 East Roll Boulevard, Suite 5A in Malakoff. Just Hair includes an all-star cast of professionals in Aurora, Jan, and Debbie. Aurora specializes in cuts and colors. Then we have Jan, who also specializes in cuts and colors. Last but not least, there is Debbie. Debbie specializes in men's and women's cuts and more. Just Hair is open from 9 to 5, Tuesdays through Fridays, with Jan and Debbie on Fridays and Saturdays. Call for your appointment today at 903-489-2581 or simply go by 815 East Roll Boulevard, Suite 5A in Malakoff, Texas. Just Hair in Malakoff wishes the Malakoff Tigers good luck this sports year, and also go Cardinals. Are you looking for that perfect beach getaway? Well, beat the Galveston tourist crowds and head down the Bolivar Peninsula to your secluded beach retreat when you book this 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom vacation rental home on stilts. Nicknamed the Easy Street Beach House, this bright green hideaway will put you in a state of ease with the roar of the Gulf waves just steps away from your back door, and also an ocean-facing deck. Spend your days soaking up the sun and boogie boarding. When the night falls, roast s'mores over the fire pit. Endless memories await at this Texas retreat. You can make your reservation now by going to evolvevacationrental.com. Don't delay. Book today for your getaway. The Malakoff Tiger Sports Network would like to thank Parker and Carson Street for being a proud sponsor of the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Sports webcast this sports year.
Have you ever dreamed of the perfect swimming pool for your yard? With Pecan Tree Designs of Eustis, Texas, Richard Gaddis will listen to your wants and needs and work with you to design your perfect dream pool today. Don't wait. Just call Richard today and get your dream pool at 903-880-2847. The SHN Sports Network and Malakoff Tiger Sports Network would like to thank Richard Gaddis and Pecan Tree Designs for helping to sponsor this season's sports webcast. Pecan Tree Designs wishes the Tigers and Cardinals good luck this sports season. This portion of tonight's sporting event is being brought to you in part by Sig Peach Insurance of Malakoff, Texas. Sig Peach Insurance is a family, independently owned business that has multiple carriers to choose from. Letty Myers and Sig Peach will find the right solution for all of your insurance needs, such as auto, boat, motorcycle, umbrella, life, collector car, flood, pet health, renters, ATV, power sports, recreational vehicle, disability, and health insurance. What are you waiting for? Call or go by the office today for your savings quote so you can enjoy more of your money tomorrow. Remember, Sig Peach is for you. Sig Peach Insurance is located at 214 North Terry Street, Suite A in Malakoff, Texas. The phone number for Sig Peach Insurance is 903-675-7771. 903-675-7771. You can also email Carrie at carrie.peach@sig4u.com or go to their website at www.sig4u.com.
The Malakoff Tiger Sports Network would like to thank Jason Gardner. Jason is a graduate of Malakoff High School and owner of Gardner's Overall Plumbing in Brownsboro, Texas. For all your plumbing needs, call our friend Jason. The phone number you can reach Jason at is 903-880-3012. You can also go to gardnersoverallplumbing.com. Call Jason today for all your plumbing needs.
It's football season in Texas, and everyone loves a cold adult beverage. Don't be the one that gets arrested for a DWI, or even worse, cause an accident due to irresponsible drinking. If you consume alcoholic beverages, be a responsible drinker and have a designated driver. It could save not only your life, but someone else's as well. It's simple. Drink and drive and go to jail. Don't drink and drive. This message has been brought to you by Athens and Turner Record Companies. Turner Records in Malakoff and Athens Record of Athens wish the Malakoff Tigers and Lady Tigers a successful sports year.
With a housing market like it is today, now's the time to find your dream home. There's no better way to start than call Glenda White, the mortgage coach of DFW and Ellis County with Verify Mortgage. Glenda is very established and has been serving the DFW area and Ellis County area since 2015. Verify Mortgage and Glenda can assist you with the help that home buyers need to obtain a loan while helping you make simple, smart financial solutions to make mortgages easy. Whether it be for a reference for home improvements or debt consolidation loan or your next home purchase, let our team tackle your process.
You can reach Glenda at 682-365-0816. You can also contact Glenda via email at glenda@themortgagecoachdfw.com. You can also find Glenda on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube by looking for Glenda, the Mortgage Coach DFW. Glenda and Verified Mortgage makes it easy for you. Just like the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Cardinals, Ochoa's of Malakoff, Texas has built a winning tradition over the years. Ochoa's now has new ownership with the same great food that has always been served for years. Ochoa's has daily specials that will fine-tune your taste buds and kick off your pregame meal before every home sporting event. Daily specials includes arroz con pollo with rice and beans on Tuesdays. On Wednesdays, chimichanga with rice and beans. On Thursday, your choice of 2 or 3 enchiladas. And Fridays, noonday specials. Ochoa's is located at 515 West Royal Boulevard in Malakoff, Texas, just off good old Highway 31. The phone number for Ochoa's is 903-489-1779. For takeout or make your reservations, call 903-489-1779. Don't delay, come in today and let us blow you away. Ochoa's, which is the Malakoff Tigers, and the Trinity Valley Cardinals, good luck this sports year.
If you're looking for a church home, please feel free to come worship with us at Hilltop Worship Center in Malakoff. Sunday gathering is at 10 a.m. and on Wednesdays we have Hilltop Kids and Chosen Youth starting at 6 p.m. Here at Hilltop Worship Center, we love supporting our local schools and our wonderful students, along with programs they enjoy, including athletics, band, cheerleading, ag, and theater. We are proud of all of our local students, and good luck.
A home is not a home because of the room dimensions or the color of the walls. It's about how you feel when you walk through the front door. It's the vision you have along with the warm feelings in your heart when you realize that this is where God wants you to be. Your experience is more than real estate with me. It's about your life and dreams. At Keller Williams, independent agent Dennis Flowers takes the approach of your home buying choice and dreams to heart. Dennis is a small town guy with a servant's heart. With Dennis Flowers as your next realtor, Dennis will listen to your wants, needs, and dreams and find solutions tailored to you by using all the latest technology, market research, and business strategies to exceed your expectations. If you're looking for an honest, hard-working realtor, then choose Malakoff's own Dennis Flowers, an independent agent of Keller Williams. Dennis proudly supports the Malakoff Tigers and Lady Tigers and wants to wish them good luck this sports year. You can call Dennis at 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906. That's 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906. Or email Dennis at teamflowers@kw.com. Dennis can also be found on Facebook and Twitter.
Man, having bad credit is worse than being poor.
Marcus, you wasn't that poor.
Joey, I was so poor I used to have sleep for dinner. But Joey, bad credit doesn't have to last forever. So if you need your credit repaired, call 469-333-6140 or go to www.legacymoneytree.com.
Score a touchdown by fixing your credit today, folks.
Yeah, Joey. And if you think credit repair is expensive, try buying something with bad credit.
Yeah, that part.
So call today and tell them Marcus Dow, a.k.a. Mr. O'Miles, referred you. Go Malakoff Tigers.
And Trinity Valley Cardinals.
This portion of tonight's sporting event is being brought to you in part by Henderson County Precinct 5 Constable Brad Myers. Brad serves the southwest portion of the county and has been the Precinct 5 Constable since 2005. Folks, when you go to the voting booth, vote Brad Myers for Precinct 5 Constable. Brad is a hometown man with a servant's heart and looks forward to continuing to serve the community in Precinct 5. Go Tigers.
At Grant's Roofing and Construction, we work extremely hard to deliver the highest level of customer service. It's in fact our #1 priority. Our ability to provide you with a roofing specialist in a prompt and professional manner is what makes our company stand out from the crowd. Some of our services include construction, residential roofing, energy efficient commercial roofing, free estimates by our claims specialist. Grant's Roofing and Construction, your one-call roofing and construction partner. You can reach them at 903-804-5546. That's 903-805-5546.
Folks, have you heard of Little Hector's Mexican Restaurant and Cantina in Malakoff, Texas? They just recently opened for business in June 2021 with some of the best food around. At Little Hector's, you'll get the best fajitas in Texas, and their enchiladas with rice and beans will blow you out of your chair. Come in on game day and watch the game while having a top shelf margarita with any flavor of your choice. Little Hector's is open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Little Hector's is located at 302 State Highway 31 West in Malakoff. Call-in orders accepted. Just call 903-489-0150.
Football's king in Texas. Football's king in Texas. And nothing says fall more than helmets, bands, and cheerleaders. McDonald's in Malakoff is proud to back Tiger football. Let us make the Friday experience with breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Score big with Kevin and Janine Lilly's McDonald's in Malakoff. Remember, nominate your player of the week at lilymcd.com. lilymcd.com. McDonald's in Malakoff. I'm loving it.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Texas. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Let's face it, we live in a world today where parents need to work, especially if they have little ones. In Malakoff, Athens, and Toole, the Learning Express offers you, the parent, a safe and clean environment that offers education and nurturing of every child in their care. Go to work now with peace of mind and let the Learning Express treat you and your children like family. With 3 great locations in Henderson County, we have your children covered. The location in Malakoff is at 379 North Terry Boulevard, and you can reach Director Delana Cornegie at 903-489-2400. In Athens, the location is 1315 South Palestine Street, and you can reach the Director Rhonda Deal at 903-904-5072. The location in Toole is at Will White Road, and the phone number for Director Courtney Caldwell is 903-432-2600. The Learning Express would like to wish the Cardinals and Tigers good luck this sports year.
Did you know that C&B Excavating covers all of Texas? Well, you do now. C&B Excavating and Paving is a 5-star business that listens to your needs and wants. Bottom line is, they get the job done right the first time. C&B has a team of champions that are waiting to hear your needs and wants and make those needs and wants come true. Why settle for less when C&B does the best? As Marcus would say, oh my. Call Bonnie or Chad at 903-477-7956 or 903-875-6163. C&B wishes the Malakoff Tigers good luck this year.
What's your favorite high school sports memory? A late inning rally? A game-winning shot? A photo finish? Maybe it's a pep rally or a pregame ritual. Maybe it's the euphoria of a late-night bus ride home after a hard-fought win. Maybe it's having pizza with teammates after the game. Now, imagine if it never happened at all. School sports need your help. With budgets getting tighter, it's more than the games that are on the line. It's all the traditions, the community pride, the culture of your hometown high school. Plus, all those memories that are on the line, too. What can you do? It's simple. Buy a ticket when you can. Go to a game. Take the whole family. Let's do everything we can to keep those cherished school sports memories alive.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Do you know that Malakoff, Texas has a dynamic automotive repair shop in town? Well, you do now. And owner Jeremy Bowman wants you to know that he is the trusted and reliable name when it comes to your automotive needs. They specialize in transmission repairs, auto repairs, tune-ups, brakes, AC, heating, and engine repairs. Why go out of town? Go to a winner at 4JT Automotive.
Man, what are you talking about? It's 4JT Automotive and Tire. Automotive and Tire.
4JT Automotive is located at 1802 East Royal Boulevard in Malakoff. They can be reached at 430-302-9598. 4JT Automotive wishes the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Cardinals good luck this year.
Needing a fresh cut, style, perm, or color? Cedar Creek Lake has a hidden gem in Malakoff, Texas called Just Hair Beauty Salon. Just Hair in Malakoff is located at 815 East Roll Boulevard, Suite 5A in Malakoff. Just Hair includes an all-star cast of professionals in Aurora, Jan, and Debbie. Aurora specializes in cuts and colors. Then we have Jan, who also specializes in cuts and colors. Last but not least, there is Debbie. Debbie specializes in men's and women's cuts and more. Just Hair is open from 9 to 5, Tuesdays through Fridays, with Jan and Debbie on Fridays and Saturdays. Call for your appointment today at 903-489-2581 or simply go by 815 East Roll Boulevard, Suite 5A in Malakoff, Texas. Just Hair in Malakoff wishes the Malakoff Tigers good luck this sports year, and also go Cardinals.
Are you looking for that perfect beach getaway? Well, beat the Galveston tourist crowds and head down to Bolivar Peninsula to your secluded beach retreat when you book this 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom vacation rental home on stilts. Nicknamed the Easy Street Beach House, this bright green hideaway will put you in a state of ease with the roar of the Gulf waves just steps away from your back door, and also an ocean-facing deck. Spend your days soaking up the sun and boogie boarding. When the night falls, roast s'mores over the fire pit. Endless memories await at this Texas retreat. You can make your reservations now by going to evolvevacationrental.com. Don't delay. Book today for your getaway. The Malakoff Tiger Sports Network would like to thank Parker and Carson Street for being a proud sponsor of the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Sports webcast this sports year.
Have you ever dreamed of the perfect swimming pool for your yard? With Pecan Tree Designs of Eustis, Texas, Richard Gaddis will listen to your wants and needs and work with you to design your perfect dream pool today. Don't wait. Just call Richard today and get your dream pool at 903-880-2847. The SHN Sports Network and Malakoff Tiger Sports Network would like to thank Richard Gaddis and Pecan Tree Designs for helping to sponsor this season's sports webcast. Pecan Tree Designs wishes the Tigers and Cardinals good luck this sports season. This portion of tonight's sporting event is being brought to you in part by Sig Peach Insurance of Malakoff, Texas. Sig Peach Insurance is a family, independently owned business that has multiple carriers to choose from. Lady Myers and Sig Peach will find the right solution for all of your insurance needs, such as auto, boat, motorcycle, umbrella, life, collector car, flood, pet health, renters, ATV, power sports, recreational vehicle, disability, and health insurance. What are you waiting for? Call or go by the office today for your savings quote so you can enjoy more of your money tomorrow. Remember, Sig Peach is for you. Sig Peach Insurance is located at 214 North Terry Street, Suite A in Malakoff, Texas. The phone number for Sig Peach Insurance is 903-675-7771. 903-675-7771. You can also email Carrie at carrie.peach@sig4u.com or go to their website at www.sig4u.com.
The Malakoff Tiger Sports Network would like to thank Jason Gardner. Jason is a graduate of Malakoff High School and owner of Gardner's Overall Plumbing in Brownsboro, Texas. For all your plumbing needs, call our friend Jason. The phone number you can reach Jason at is 903-880-3012. You can also go to gardnersoverallplumbing.com. Call Jason today for all your plumbing needs.
It's football season in Texas, and everyone loves a cold adult beverage. Don't be the one that gets arrested for a DWI, or even worse, cause an accident due to irresponsible drinking. If you consume alcoholic beverages, be a responsible drinker and have a designated driver. It could save not only your life, but someone else's as well. It's simple. Drink and drive and go to jail. Don't drink and drive. This message has been brought to you by Athens and Turner Record Companies. Turner Records in Malakoff and Athens Record of Athens wish the Malakoff Tigers and Lady Tigers a successful sports year.
With a housing market like it is today, now's the time to find your dream home. There's no better way to start than call Glenda White, the mortgage coach of DFW and Ellis County with Verify Mortgage. Glenda is very established and has been serving the DFW area and Ellis County area since 2015. Verify Mortgage and Glenda can assist you with the help that home buyers need to obtain a loan while helping you make simple, smart financial solutions to make mortgages easy. Whether it be for a reference for home improvements or debt consolidation loan or your next home purchase, let our team tackle your process. You can reach Glenda at 682-365-0816. You can also contact Glenda via email at glenda@themortgagecoachdfw.com. You can also find Glenda on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube by looking for Glenda, the Mortgage Coach DFW. Glenda and Verified Mortgage makes it easy for you. Just like the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Cardinals, Ochoa's of Malakoff, Texas has built a winning tradition over the years. Ochoa's now has new ownership with the same great food that has always been served for years. Ochoa's has daily specials that will fine tune your taste buds and kick off your pregame meal before every home sporting event. Daily specials includes arroz con pollo with rice and beans on Tuesdays. On Wednesdays, chimichanga with rice and beans. On Thursday, your choice of 2 or 3 enchiladas. And Fridays, noonday specials. Ochoa's is located at 515 West Royal Boulevard, Malakoff, Texas, just off good old Highway 31. The phone number for Ochoa's is 903-489-1779. For takeout or make your reservations, call 903-489-1779. Don't delay, come in today and let us blow you away. Ochoa's, which is the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Cardinals, good luck this sports year.
If you're looking for a church home, please feel free to come worship with us at Hilltop Worship Center in Malakoff. Sunday gathering is at 10 a.m. and on Wednesdays we have Hilltop Kids and Chosen Youth starting at 6 p.m. Here at Hilltop Worship Center, we love supporting our local schools and our wonderful students, along with programs they enjoy, including athletics, band, cheerleading, ag, and theater. We are proud of all of our local students, and good luck.
A home is not a home because of the room dimensions or the color of the walls. It's about how you feel when you walk through the front door. It's the vision you have along with the warm feelings in your heart when you realize that this is where God wants you to be. Your experience is more than real estate with me. It's about your life and dreams. At Keller Williams, independent agent Dennis Flowers takes the approach of your home buying choice and dreams to heart. Dennis is a small town guy with a servant's heart. With Dennis Flowers as your next realtor, Dennis will listen to your wants, needs, and dreams and find solutions tailored to you by using all the latest technology, market research, and business strategies to exceed your expectations. If you're looking for an honest, hard-working realtor, then choose Malakoff's own Dennis Flowers, an independent agent of Keller Williams. Dennis proudly supports the Malakoff Tigers and Lady Tigers and wants to wish them good luck this sports year. You can call Dennis at 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906. That's 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906. Or email Dennis at teamflowers@kw.com. Dennis can also be found on Facebook and Twitter.
Man, having bad credit is worse than being poor.
Marcus, you wasn't that poor.
Joey, I was so poor I used to have sleep for dinner. But Joey, bad credit doesn't have to last forever. So if you need your credit repaired, call 469-333-6140 or go to www.legacymoneytree.com.
Score a touchdown by fixing your credit today, folks.
Yeah, Joey. And if you think credit repair is expensive, try buying something with bad credit.
Yeah, that part.
So call today and tell them Marcus Dow, aka Mr. O'Miles, referred you. Go Malakoff Tigers.
And Trinity Valley Cardinals.
This portion of tonight's sporting event is being brought to you in part by Henderson County Precinct 5 Constable Brad Myers. Brad serves the southwest portion of the county and has been the Precinct 5 Constable since 2005. Folks, when you go to the voting booth, vote Brad Myers for Precinct 5 Constable. Brad is a hometown man with a servant's heart and looks forward to continuing to serve the community in Precinct 5. Go Tigers.
At Grant's Roofing and Construction, we work extremely hard to deliver the highest level of customer service. It's in fact our #1 priority. Our ability to provide you with a roofing specialist in a prompt and professional manner is what makes our company stand out from the crowd. Some of our services include construction, residential roofing, energy efficient commercial roofing, free estimates by our claims specialist. Grant's Roofing and Construction, your one-call roofing and construction partner. You can reach them at 903-804-5546. That's 903-805-5546.
Folks, have you heard of Little Hector's Mexican Restaurant and Cantina in Malakoff, Texas? They just recently opened for business in June 2021 with some of the best food around. At Little Hector's, you'll get the best fajitas in Texas, and their enchiladas with rice and beans will blow you out of your chair. Come in on game day and watch the game while having a top shelf margarita with any flavor of your choice. Little Hector's is open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Little Hector's is located at 302 State Highway 31 West in Malakoff. Call-in orders accepted. Just call 903-489-0150.
Football's king in Texas. Football's king in Texas. And nothing says fall more than helmets, bands, and cheerleaders. McDonald's in Malakoff is proud to back Tiger football. Let us make the Friday experience with breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Score big with Kevin and Janine Lilly's McDonald's in Malakoff. Remember, nominate your player of the week at lilymcd.com. lilymcd.com. McDonald's in Malakoff. I'm loving it.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Texas. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Let's Let's face it, we live in a world today where parents need to work, especially if they have little ones. In Malakoff, Athens, and Toole, the Learning Express offers you, the parent, a safe and clean environment that offers education and nurturing of every child in their care. Go to work now with peace of mind and let the Learning Express treat you and your children like family. With 3 great locations in Henderson County, we have your children covered. The location in Malakoff is at 379 North Terry Boulevard, and you can reach Director Delana Cornegie at 903-489-2400. In Athens, the location is 1315 South Palestine Street, and you can reach the Director Rhonda Deal at 903-904-5072. The location in Toole is at Will White Road, and the phone number for Director Courtney Caldwell is 903-432-2600. The Learning Express would like to wish the Cardinals and Tigers good luck this sports year.
Did you know that C&B Excavating covers all of Texas? Well, you do now. C&B Excavating and Paving is a 5-star business that listens to your needs and wants. Bottom line is, they get the job done right the first time. C&B has a team of champions that are waiting to hear your needs and wants and make those needs and wants come true. Why settle for less when C&B does the best? As Marcus would say, oh my. Call Bonnie or Chad at 903-477-7956 or 903-875-6163. C&B wishes the Malakoff Tigers good luck this year.
All right, folks, we are back live here at Waco Midway ISD.
Sir. I can't hear him. There we go.
In Hewitt, Texas. And the Tigers on top, 38-0. Will get the ball to start the second half. And this is where you might look for a little trickery, Marcus. Maybe a little onside kick if you're the Maypearl Panthers.
Well, you got to definitely practice on something today, Joe.
Tigers look like they could be expecting. It's going to be a high, short kick fielded at the 35. The Tigers will return it. Oh, man. And if that young man could have got free on that right sideline, he had nothing but green there.
Yes, he did. Ooh-wee.
I want to say that was probably Corey Phillips.
Tell you what, you got to get on the Tigers' door when you kick it like that. He's an island boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
I don't know where that came from.
I was like, that wasn't me.
That's kind of the craze right now on TikTok.
Oh.
Who?
Oh.
First and 10 for the Tigers. They'll start at their own 40-yard line now. Deucehart in the backfield. Driscoll, the quarterback. This is going to be a quick hitter out to the left side.
Poteet.
Pass complete to Poteet.
Ooh.
Poteet across the 50-yard line to the 49. That's enough to move the sticks for a first down for the Tigers.
I tell you, Poteet is getting more involved in this offense today, George.
And I like it, too.
Yes, sir.
I really like it. You know, you lose Carter Fuller, somebody has to come up and step up. Austin Massengale, and you've got Corey Phillips. But now Cannon Poteet getting some reps here, and I really like what the Rock is cooking, Marcus.
Yes, he is.
One back in the backfield, first and 10, ball on the 49-yard line. Here's a handoff to Deuce Hart. Hart up the middle, and Hart has a gain of 11. And just tack on now 11 more yards to his 154 in the first half on 13 carries and 2 touchdowns. And that will be a first down for the Tigers.
Yes, sir.
And that is 165 yards rushing on the night, so he's almost close to 200.
Easily. He's going to break that 200 today, George. I guarantee you.
Looks like DK Rose in the backfield now is going to give Hart a breather.
Like
no, Hart's going to go to the
receiver.
slot receiver now.
Man.
2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. And this is going to be a pass out in the flats, caught and complete. And that is going to be a first down. I believe that's going to be Petit that caught that ball again, Marcus.
Let's see.
No, it's Corey Phillips.
You see Corey Phillips caught it and stopped and, tried to look for him a hole, George.
He did. He found a hole and exploited it. And a gain of 8 yards. It'll be second down and 8 for the Tigers.
Brought down by Elijah Dyer.
Doc Renberg comes in at tight end now, replacing Zach Studley for the Tigers. Going to be a tight formation, broken eye formation out of the pistol. And this is going to be a naked bootleg to the left. Pass downfield is incomplete. DK Rose couldn't hang on to it, and that was a touchdown.
Yeah, DK tried to get it, Joy. He does it all, but, hey, he hit him in the wrong place, like you said, the hands?
Yeah, hit him in the hands. He's not used to that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he came out, and that was a great play design right there. Yeah. He was actually playing the fullback and a broken eye. He sneaks out of the backfield to the left side of the field, pretty much uncovered, unrecognized.
Yeah, Seth Ramsey would have had to catch him, but Seth Ramsey was far away from him.
Just couldn't get it. Pistol formation again out of the broken eye, and it's going to be a handoff to Deuce Hart. And Hart's off to the races. Walk the dog. He's gone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Happy feet, Hart, baby. Ooh-wee.
And Hart with a 30-yard touchdown run. And with that run, Deuce Hart has 195 yards rushing and 3 TDs on the ground tonight for the Malakoff Tigers.
Man.
So almost a 200-yard night for Deuce Hart, and Hart making some noise for this Tigers. But let's just not forget about the offensive line who made that happen there for the Tigers. That whole offensive line blew a hole big enough for you and me and Aaron to run through.
I'm trying to tell you.
There's a kick by Gonzalez for the extra point. It's up, and it is good, and the Tigers now lead, and I believe that says 45-0, Marcus.
Yeah, 45-0.
So 45-0, the Tigers on top with 9:58 left to go in the third. You are listening to the Malakoff Tigers on the Malakoff Tiger Sports Network via SHN Sports. We'll be back.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever dreamed of the perfect swimming pool for your yard? With Pecan Tree Designs of Eustis, Texas, Richard Gaddis will listen to your wants and needs and work with you to design your perfect dream pool today. Don't wait. Just call Richard today and get your dream pool at 903-880-2847. The SHN Sports Network and Malakoff Tiger Sports Network would like to thank Richard Gaddis and Pecan Tree Designs for helping to sponsor this season's sports webcast. Pecan Tree Designs wishes the Tigers and Cardinals good luck this sports season. This portion.
All right, folks, we're back live here at Waco Midway. Some developing news here in Henderson County in the Eustis area. If you're listening to us in that area, you need to evacuate Eustis. There is a pretty bad gas leak in that area. The county is advising everybody to evacuate the city of Eustis.
Yes, sir.
So if you are in the Eustis area, please take precautions and go someplace. Maybe go to Athens, stay for a while till this is all cleared up.
Yes, sir.
But check with your local law enforcement office to find out the specifics on everything, and just don't take our word for it. But that is breaking news out of Henderson County right now.
Shelter is available at the Living Brand Cowboy Church in Athens.
All right, Living Brand Cowboy Church in Athens. Also, the Athens Community Center is open for you fine folks in Eustis. There's the kickoff and a return, and they probably shouldn't have made that return because that was a big hit by the Diggity Doc Renberg, Marcus.
Diggity Doc, y'all.
So Doc Renberg on special teams now, and man, I tell you what, I really love that kid. Doc Renberg has turned out to be a great athlete and defensive end, and now he's playing some tight end for the Tigers and getting on the blocking side of things. So you've got your athletes that you know is going to be around a couple more years, and now you're starting to involve them more into the offensive side of things and the defense. We saw him break run on a little tight end pass last week, so we know he has the speed. He's got the physicality. So you're going to be looking at the Tigers making a big hoorah the next couple of years as well as this one, too.
And, Joe, we got to represent Jordan Seeley, Ironhead, on that tackle, too.
There's the handoff, and that's maybe the best run of the night for Maypearl. They gained 4.
Yes, sir.
So 4 yards on that run. Graf still the quarterback, and that was Munguia on the run.
Munguia.
2nd down and 6. Munguia in the backfield. 2 wide receivers right, to the left. Ball spot on the far side hash. And it's going to be a pass and sacked, and that's Doc Renberg with the quarterback sack.
Ooh, the diggity Doc, y'all.
And Doc came back there like a lightning bolt.
I'm trying to tell you.
Quentin Fulton back there, too.
Man.
But it was Doc Renberg gets credit for that sack. 3rd down and 13 up and coming now for Maypearl. A little under 9 minutes left to play in the third.
I'm telling you, the Tigers are clawing those Panthers right now, Joe.
Yeah, I tell you what, we're going to have to break out the all-time scoring chart here in just a few minutes.
Maybe.
2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right. It's going to be a screen play. This is set up nicely.
But no good.
But there is D.K. Rose.
Right there to meet him.
Yeah, and that was that was Davis there, excuse me. Davis and Rose look so much alike on the football field, you can't tell them apart except the numbers.
That's right.
But Davis comes up in that weak side linebacker spot right there, Marcus, and reads what's going on and then makes a fine tackle after a 5-yard pickup on a nicely set up screenplay set up by Maypearl.
And coach is bringing 2 deep, Joy. I don't care if that second number. Is that Trayvon?
That's going to be number 22 there, Marcus. That is going to be Tennyson. And there's a wrist-based punt. It goes to the left. And Hogg just gets away from it, and that's a great play by Hogg just to get away from that football. The ball's going to go out of bounds inside Tiger territory at the 45-yard line, where the Tigers will have the ball first down and 10.
Yes, sir.
So not really a whole lot of folks that made the trip out of here tonight, which is kind of a little disappointing to me. I know it's kind of a cool night, but, man, it's playoffs.
That's right, baby. Hey, we was coming out here in blankets and thermals and automatic heaters if you could sneak them in.
Yeah, everybody's so spread out, too. It's kind of disheartening for a playoff game. And
well, social distancing, I guess.
I guess they are.
Oh, my.
Tigers have the ball first down and 10 from their own 45, and there's the handoff. And a nice run there, and that's Jackson. And Jackson just bowling over. Defender still on his feet, refusing to going down.
God almighty. Action Jackson. All them Panthers jumped on him.
Well, we saw lightning. Now we're getting a bit of thunder here.
Here we go.
And Jackson. Doc Renberg checks in the ball game for Zach Studley. Might see Doc Renberg running the ball before long tonight.
So I would like to see the Jackson twins out there one more time.
Well, it'd be nice. It's going to be second down and 5 for the Tigers at the midfield stripe. There's a snap, and Jackson will get the carry, and Jackson nowhere that time. You know, that Jackson, instead of hitting the hole there, he tries to stutter steps to the right.
And maybe he had that problem last year. Then when he finally started hitting that hole, he was making more yards.
Well, he's been doing it all year long, not stutter stepping, but he's been hitting the hole with authority all year long. That play there, he just didn't hit it with authority. He tried to stutter step to the right, and it caught up with him. So third down and 6 now for Malakoff. 3 wide receivers to the left. Ball spotted in the middle of the field on the 50-yard line. The 49-yard line of the Tigers.
Like Coach might go to the air on this one.
It may have to. It's third down and 6. So there's a penalty marker, and that's going to be probably delay a game there.
Oh.
I'm going to say it's a false start against you.
Wow.
Yeah, a 5-yard penalty, and it'll bring up third down and 11 now, so the Tigers probably really need to throw the football here. Deuce Hart resting after rushing for 195 yards through 3 quarters here.
Yeah.
On 15 carries, by the way. So third and 11, Tigers probably need a first down here, of course, to keep the drive alive. This is going to be a pass, and has to roll out to his left. The pass is incomplete. It hits the turf, and the Tigers will probably punt this ball away here. Now, that didn't look too good from the beginning, Marcus. You had Driscoll rolling to his left. He's right-handed quarterback. You know, it's kind of difficult for a right-handed quarterback rolling left and then trying to turn and make the throw across field there.
Unless you're Patrick Mahomes.
Or Lamar Jackson with the sidearm tosses.
Yes, sir.
But you really kind of want to set him up for success, roll him to his right, I think. But he tried to get it there, but just throwing over across his body and skips it in, so incomplete. Studley will have to punt the ball away, and he does. And this is going to be a reverse on the punt. And
reverse didn't work.
No soup. Jaden Trevino will drag the ball carrier down at the 15-yard line.
Bunch of flags, though, Joe.
This is one thing that you will not do much of is beat the Malakoff Tiger special teams unit.
No, sir.
This may be one of the best special teams unit that Malakoff has ever had in recent memory.
I'm trying to tell you.
And they just don't get enough credit. You know, people just say, special teams, but that's a big part of high school football.
Exactly.
There's 3 phases of the game, offense, defense, and special teams, and a lot of games nowadays are won on special teams. Let's see what these flags are. There's about 5 of them.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like Jaden might have got a hold of the face mask there.
I thought he had his arm. Joe, for real.
Yeah, I couldn't see it really. We're up here, I don't know. Yeah. Where the airplanes fly.
Well, it's 5 minutes, 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Your score is 45-0.
Yeah, 45-0. Tigers on top still.
Yeah.
5:55 left. And that was a 15-yard penalty. So the ball be spotted on the 31-yard line of Maypearl.
So we can say that was a good return.
Just an update here. Mart takes the game in Eustis because it was shut down due to the gas leak, 85-6.
Well, it's probably a good thing for the other team if they shut it down. 3 wide receivers left. There's a handoff to Muningwa. And Mungwa trying to get to the outside. He's popped about 2 or 3 times, takes a lot of brutal punishment before he's knocked down.
Yeah.
But he did stay on his feet there, and Rose makes the tackle.
Hey, Rose, he loved on him a little bit, Joey.
I don't know about love.
Yeah, but cut him.
Well, I tell you what. He said he's a Malakoff boy.
Trying to make it. Yes, sir. Trying to make it to the next level.
He just hits so hard out there on the field. He's such a dynamic young player. Tigers coming with a little bit of pressure here. There's the quarterback keeper.
Oh,
and he should have handed that ball off because he got slaughtered about 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, make it 3.
Well, he did the right thing, Joy. He fell on down.
He did. He went down because he knew he was fixed to get pounded by all 4 defensive linemen of the Tigers there.
That would have been danger.
That was just a simple RPO play, folks, by the quarterback. He faked the handoff to the running back and then decided to run the football, which was not a very good decision. Then he goes down to the ground.
Didn't work at all.
And gives his body up. 3rd down and 13 up and coming from Maypearl. 2 wide to the right, 2 to the left, 1 back in the backfield. Graff, the quarterback. Graff rolls to the left, looks downfield, throws downfield. That pass is almost picked off.
Oh, that boy might have called it, Joe, with the tip.
It was tipped in the air, and it was caught by Maypearl.
Yeah. It was almost intercepted.
Twice.
Twice, yeah. They tipped it up. 3 tips.
And that was the Birdman there, Jason Tennyson. Almost had the ball intercepted. It went through his hands, and then the Maypearl receiver, that was Gracie, caught the football. So it's 4th down and 4, and it looks like maybe they're going to try to get the Tigers to jump off sides. But let's see. This could be false start here. Let's see. It's going to be close. Usually when that umpire throws the flag, he's seen something on the offensive side that would make him throw the flag to be a false start. And it is a false start on the offense.
Wow.
Yeah, usually that umpire, when he throws that flag and you say no one's moved, but he saw movement along the line.
Right.
And that's why he threw that flag right there.
I know they hate that one.
Well, yeah, they were really close, and, they were trying to draw Malakoff off sides.
And they almost did, but I think Malakoff said
they drew their own player off sides, basically.
Yeah.
2 wide right, 2 to the left, 4th down and 9 for Maypearl. A little quick punt. No one back to receive this one, but the Tigers trying to chase it down, and Tennyson just decides to let it roll back inside Tiger territory to the 7-yard line. It'll be killed by Maypearl.
Pretty good little
That's
punt.
The best play of the night for Maypearl, Marcus.
Yeah. Great punt. 50-yard.
62-yard punt right there.
Man.
So, and it was wind-aided, and it got a great bounce too, but yeah, nice play right there.
Didn't bounce back that time, did it?
Make it a 52-yard punt. So I think you're about to say that, but it was 52, not 62. Yeah. So still a nice punt, though, for a high school punter with 52 yards.
Most definitely.
The Tigers have the football now.
Here we go again.
3 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the third. Tigers up 45-0. 2 backs in the backfield for the Tigers. And there's the handoff to D.K. Rose. And D.K. Rose has got a full head of steam across the 30 down to the 32-yard line.
The boy do it all.
He does. But I tell you what, that time, number 50 gave him a good popping from the backside, Brian Fisher.
Yeah, Fisher. He was fishing for that one. He threw the lure in the sinker. Man.
2 backs in the backfield still for the Tigers. Quarterback Driscoll, 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. It's going to be Rose and Jackson in the backfield. It's going to be a little screen pass to Studley. Studley breaks free. Studley still on his feet across the 40 down to the 48-yard line. He goes. First down, Malakoff.
Stud said, give me the ball. Brought down by number 7, Timmy Gracie. Man.
I'll tell you what, Maypearl just doesn't know if Malakoff's going to run the football right there. Yeah. And it's the RPO to perfection because they're expecting to run. Driscoll pulls it out, makes a perfect pass to the sideline to Studley, and Studley uses his legs and body to earn the extra yardage.
They full of weapons, Joey.
And here's the handoff again, and this one's going to be Jackson. And Jackson is going to be in Panther territory at the 46-yard line. So we're going to call it a 6-yard pickup, 2nd down and 4, up and coming for the Malakoff Tigers. And I still want to see Mr. Tennyson run the football, Marcus.
Most definitely. I'm with you on that.
But I might not get my wish, so.
But, hey,
2:11 left to play and counting in the third quarter.
Maybe fourth quarter you will.
Little bootleg to the right. Pass again to D.K. Rose. Caught and completed. And out of bounds he goes at the 32-yard line. A nice pickup right there by the Tigers.
Joey, he catches, he tackles, he recovers fumbles.
If you notice that time, the play call was to the wide side of the field, which was Driscoll's right side, not his left side.
Yes, sir.
And so they gave him the opportunity right there to make a good throw on the run from the right side, hitting D.K. Rose in stride there. That's what you want to do.
Yes, sir. D.K. comes out for a little break, him and Poteet.
So the Tigers 1st down and 10. The ball spotted at the Maypearl 32. There's the handoff.
Action Jackson.
And just like that, Jackson is going to score, walk the dog one more time.
And we got a little flag action.
And a flag on the field to hold everything. The dog might have just broke the leash for no good cause.
And that was number 6, who that over 60 or 50?
That's probably Quentin Fulton. Penalty marker on the 19-yard line. It would have been a 32-yard touchdown run, but it's coming back.
Yeah, Quentin Fulton at the end of the play, Joey grabbed it by.
Yeah, there really was no cause in that at all because the play occurred at the 20, and you had Jackson all the way down at the 5-yard line.
Right.
At that point, you just say, hey, go team, go, clap your hands and get out of it.
He tried to make an unnecessary block on the opposite side of the field and got called for the holding.
You've got to be intelligent now that you're in the playoffs with these penalties and stuff.
Sir.
But this is a learning experience too for the kids. They'll get better.
Coach probably give it to him one more time right here.
1st down and 8, and here's the handoff, and I believe that is Davis, number 24, getting in on the action.
Yeah, Davis like he was trying to come on with it, Joy.
Davis almost had him 6 points too. Daz does have the 1st down, and Davis inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Brought down by Ryan Holiday, but it was a hard one. Holiday wanted to get out the way on that one, Joy.
Yeah, it wasn't no holiday for him, that's for sure. Jackson and Davis in the backfield. Driscoll, the quarterback. Man in motion right to left is Studley. This is going to be a handoff to Jackson. No, it's Davis again, and Davis.
Davis tried to tight line that sideline.
Yeah, he was tight roping the sidelines and went out of bounds at the 11-yard line. He's going to be 2 yards shy of the 1st down. Needed to bring up 2nd down and 2.
Joe, with 24 seconds left until the third quarter is over, that's 45-0. Tigers are in scoring distance again.
Yeah, they're in complete control of this one. It's kind of hard to, if you're Maypearl to sit here and watch this, but goodness gracious, we got a whole fourth quarter left. Jackson and I believe D.K. Rose is back in the game now, Marcus.
Yep, D.K. Rose back in.
Yep, and this is going to be to D.K. Rose, and Rose up the middle. And Rose is going to be tackled at the 4-yard line, does have a 1st down, gain of 7.
And that'll be the end of the third quarter, Joe, 4th, and this is where the rubber meets the road, as you say.
Well, the rubber's already met the road, and the skid marks have been left, but we'll go to the fourth quarter and see if the car just keeps on trucking, Marcus. Tigers up 45-0 over Maypearl in this bi-district championship football game in Class 3A Region 2. Marcus and I will be right back.
Network would like to thank Jason Gardner. Jason is a graduate of Malakoff High School and owner of Gardner's Overall Plumbing in Brownsboro, Texas. For all your plumbing needs, call our friend Jason. The phone number you can reach Jason at is 903-880-3012. You can also go to gardnersoverallplumbing.com. Call Jason today for all your plumbing needs.
It's football season in Texas.
All right, folks, we're back.
We're back.
Sorry about that. Tigers up 45-0 on Maypearl. Tigers are going to have the ball 1st down and goal. And let's see what the Tigers decide to do right here.
Right. Let's see who they put in right now, Joey.
Pretty much can do what they want to here if whatever they want to do. Looks like you got Davis
And DK
Jackson.
Rose in the backfield maybe, and you're going to go to the big backfield set here. This is the big package here where you've got Davis, Rose as the upbacks, and then you got Jackson as the tailback. Driscoll under center now, and this is going to be a toss to the right, and this is Jackson, and Jackson's going to waltz into the end zone, walk that dog one more time, and the Tigers score yet again.
Good about Jackson said he won his touchdown. And he got it.
Jackson's such a big physical back, and, you know, you talk about Deuce Hart, but you got to talk about Jackson, too. Jackson will be back next year as well for the Malakoff Tigers. A whole plethora of running backs for the Tigers. They just don't go away.
Yeah, he's going to have to flip a coin next year if he's going to run.
Our score 51-0. Gonzalez to attempt the point after. There's the hold is good. The kick is up. Plenty of leg, and it is good. And our score, the Malakoff Tigers 52, the Maypearl Panthers 0. And we'll be back with 11:54 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Just like the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Cardinals, Ochoa's of Malakoff, Texas has built a winning tradition over the years. Ochoa's now has new ownership with the same great food that has always been served for years. Ochoa's has daily specials that will fine-tune your taste buds and kick off your pregame meal before every home sporting event. Daily specials includes arroz con pollo with rice and beans on Tuesdays. On Wednesdays, chimichanga with rice and beans. On Thursday, your choice of 2 or 3 enchiladas. And Fridays, noonday specials. Ochoa's is located at 515 West Royal Boulevard, Malakoff, Texas, just off Good Old Highway 31. The phone number for Ochoa's is 903-489-1779. For takeout or make your reservations, call 903-489-1779. Don't delay. Come in today and let us blow you away. Ochoa's, which is the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Cardinals. Good luck this sports year.
All right, folks. Juan Gonzalez will now
kick it off, baby.
Yeah, tee it off for the Tigers from his own 40. He's been busy tonight. Nothing cold about his leg for sure.
I'm trying to tell you. Got a hot leg, George.
Well, I know he wished he had that little field goal attempt back that hit that upright, but it was into a driving wind there. The wind's kind of settled down a little bit from the first half, but that's because it's gotten colder outside.
Right.
There's the kick. It is a long end-over-end driving kick. Fair catch signaled at the 5-yard line, and the ball will come out to the 25-yard line for the Maypearl Panthers. Maypearl said they will elect to just call a fair catch every time.
Yep.
And who could blame them with that special teams unit coming downfield with a head full of steam, man?
Yeah, especially Jordan Seeley. He got an iron head there. They call him the Iron Head.
Iron Head. I'll tell you what.
Iron Head Jordan Seeley.
He's been on a lot of tackles this year on special teams,
yes,
and he's part of that unit.
You better get him.
He's probably one that'll get a lot of playing time next year as well,
yeah,
Marcus.
Most definitely. I work with his mama.
Yeah.
Hi, Miss Seeley. Seeley?
2 wide receivers left, one on the right. This is just a hand. Oh, my goodness, what a hit right there. And guess who it was? DK Rose.
The Rose of Texas.
I don't know how that kid keeps getting up. Munagwa just keeps getting up, but he's being pelted by DK Rose all night long.
Oh, the boy, he don't want to get out either, Joe.
No, he's not going to go out.
Coach was trying to give him a rest. He'd be like, no, put me in, Coach.
I'll tell you what, I love the way he plays. I really do. Going to be another handoff to Mungwa, and Mungwa goes nowhere. Everyone on the defensive line and the linebackers make the tackle.
Oh, they still tackling at the other end.
Well, I think that was DK Rose that just threw the – I don't know what happened there, but all of a sudden he came out of the pile on top of the running back.
Yeah.
And
I guess he didn't want to go down, Joe. DK said, "You going down."
Yeah, DK lifted him up off the ground and carried him about 5 yards backwards and gently laid him on the ground, and not really gently, folks.
Yeah, not really gently.
3rd down and 10 up and coming for Maypearl, and they've went nowhere here in this 3rd and 4th quarter. 2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right. Munagwa's in the backfield with Graff. Another handoff to Munagwa, and he is hit hard at the 27-yard line, and that's DK Rose again. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, and him and Davis went high and low again, Joe.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you don't know who DK Rose is, after you watch him play one game, you'll remember his name for a long time to come.
Yes, sir.
And it looks like they're going to have to punt this ball.
They better. I thought they were trying to go for it. I was like, really?
I wouldn't. 4th down and 7 here. at their own 33-yard line. You don't want to make the score any worse than what it is. Malakoff's probably already going to score close to 60 or 70 points by the time we're done with this one, I'm sure. Rispe will punt the ball off for the Panthers. Had a 52-yard punt a while ago. This one not so good. It takes a Tiger bounce and will be killed at the Tiger 48-yard line. And Malakoff offense will come back onto the field to play. And I think Judson Driscoll's going to get a break for the rest of the night, it looks like. He's got his hat off on the sidelines, and looks like the other unit of young folks is going to come out there and give it a shot.
You got Poteet, and you go – Joe, I see they brought Mike Jones, who is a quarterback also, but I don't know if he's out of his cast or not, but he's on the roster.
Well, yeah, I think his arm's still banged up. I don't think we're going to see Mike Jones out there. We are going to see number 22 out there, though.
Oh, there he is.
And that's one of my favorite freshmen right there.
Tennyson.
And that is Mr. Tennyson. So they are in a run-set offense right now. One receiver right, one to the left. Tight end, the H-back lined up to the right. And here's the handoff, and this is Tennyson. And Tennyson is taken down behind the line of scrimmage 3 yards. And just no blocking right there is, tell you what, number 62 trying to get the block on that left defensive tackle, just couldn't get it.
Yeah, that was Timmy Gracie, and then on that tackle, Jordan was able to go through that block and grab the shoestring, bring him down.
Yeah, that was a great defensive play right there, and loss of 3. So Poteet in at quarterback, Cannon Poteet.
Yes, sir, Mr. Poteet.
2 backs in the backfield on each side of Poteet. Poteet loves to call his own number right in these situations. And Maypearl is bringing the pressure. And Poteet tried to call his own number right there, and it was not going to be happening there for Mr. Poteet. And the ball will be spotted at the 41-yard line. Another big loss for the Tigers here.
Yeah, Ryan Holiday was in that playbook right there, Joy, and met him at the back.
Yeah, they're just sending all kinds of pressure now because they know Malakoff's just going to run the football on them, and they're not going to have it. Not going to have any more points scored against them, they said.
But they don't know. Poteet can throw a good pass too, Joe, so they might try.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he sure can. And this is going to be handoff to Tennyson. Tennyson's got room. He breaks. 40, 35, 30. No one's going to catch him. Walk the dog. It's Tennyson, a.k.a. Birdman. He just walked the dog. Oh, my goodness.
That's what he do. Give him the ball. Feed that man. He wants some bird food.
Marcus, that was a 59-yard touchdown run for Jason Tennyson, the freshman. And, man, oh, mercy, did that look great. He went to his left side and cuts back against the grain after he sees the hole open up and then exploited the hole and then bounces out to the right and takes it all the way down and outruns everybody. You're not going to catch him.
I tell you, the boy is fantastic.
Here's the point after by Juan Gonzalez. The kick is up, and it is good. And with 7:59 left to play in the fourth quarter, our score, Malakoff 59, Maypearl 0. You're listening to Tiger Football on SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
If you're looking for a church home, please feel free to come worship with us at Hilltop Worship Center in Malakoff. Sunday gathering is at 10 a.m. and on Wednesdays we have Hilltop Kids and Chosen Youth starting at 6 p.m. Here at Hilltop Worship Center, we love supporting our local schools and our wonderful students, along with programs they enjoy, including athletics, band, cheerleading, ag, and theater. We are proud of all of our local students, and good luck.
I tell you what, folks, that was one great run right there.
Yes,
the field vision that he had to notice that hole that was opening up, and then notice that the defenders all went to their right, which was his left. He cuts back against the grain, knowing no one's there, and outruns everybody to the end zone by 5 or 6 yards.
I mean, everybody on the field, Joy.
Even the young man that had the angle, Gracie, that tried to get the angle on him, he could not get an angle. And that's pretty tough to do. When you got an angle on somebody, you usually can get them. But Tennyson poured on the jest in that right sideline, and it was Katie bar the door, and he was gone.
And the boy outran the referees, too.
He outran everybody. He outran my eyes.
Man, oh, man.
Here's the kickoff by Juan Gonzalez. It is a deep line drive kickoff. It'll go to the 4-yard line. No one makes a fair catch this time. The Tigers are there, and they are going to make the tackle at the 10, maybe the 11-yard line. And that was almost disastrous there for Maypearl.
Guess who on the tackle?
Yeah, we got
Jordan Seeley, the Ironhead, number 8.
Cannon Petit also
and
down
Poteet,
there.
The sweet Poteet. Man, oh man.
Just wowzer.
And Joy, they keeping that clock running now.
Well, they might have to, Marcus.
Yeah, it's 7 minutes, 20 seconds and counting. 59-0, Tigers on top.
Going to give some scores out here in just a minute as they roll in, hot off the press.
Hot off the press. Tigers with a 4-man lineman down.
And there's the handoff there, and nothing doing right there. No gain on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. A game of interest here. Tatum and Pottsboro locked up in overtime, 49 apiece. And that's a track race right there. Of course, the winner of this one, which looks to be Malakoff right now, unless the world comes to an end, will play the winner of Pottsboro and Tatum. So the Tigers will have their hands full next week, my friend.
Them boys playing hard.
Pittsburgh 53, Brownsboro 0. If you remember, folks, Malakoff played Pittsburgh. That was a pretty darn good team, and they're dismantling Brownsboro right now by a score of 53-0.
Oh, my.
Whitney 14, Groesbeck 0 early in the 4th quarter. And the quarterback makes a great pass to the right sideline, and it is caught and completed. So Graff makes a good pass, but it's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 to go for Maypearl.
Not long enough, Joe.
Whitney, and I'll tell you what, that's shocking right there. Whitney over Groesbeck, 14-0.
Wow.
I didn't really see that coming. Sunnyvale 34, Ferris 21. Another team that Malakoff played is doing good in the playoffs. Sunnyvale and Pittsburgh. You see the strength of the Tigers opening 4 games, Marcus. You see all these teams. Van ranked number 4 in the state of Texas, undefeated. In Class 4A, unbelievable right there for the Van Vandals.
Man.
That pass is incomplete right there from quarterback Graff, and they'll have to punt the ball back.
Yeah, great knockdown by Chauncey Hogg, and he was proud of himself right now, Joy. Then he gets to go back and return this punt. Wow, like you said, Joy, we played those teams. We didn't lose bad to the teams, but probably Van like what 1?
No, I mean that was a winnable game there against Van. But my point is, here's the punt, and Hogg's just going to let it go out of bounds at the 46, 47-yard line. But I mean, the point there I'm making is all these teams that Malakoff played in preseason are now in the playoffs and about to win their first-round playoff game.
Right.
So you didn't play any slouches.
Exactly.
Parish Episcopal was probably the best team that Malakoff will ever face.
Right.
They're 9-1. So, they're probably going to win it all again in taps. So that was a great team. And you look at the score there, and I wanted to bring this to light, and folks can check this off Max Preps if they want to. But Malakoff has held Parish Episcopal to the lowest point score that they've had all year long.
All right. Look at that.
There's a fact for you there.
That's a fun fact.
Tigers now 1st down and 10. A fumble on the snap. And Poteet actually keeps the ball, and he's going to make something out of nothing and gains the 1st down plus some.
Poteet.
Well, I thought that play was doomed from the beginning, and Poteet did a little whoop, 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 and picked it up and run around the left side.
And we ain't talking about Three Stooges either.
Well, that was kind of like the Three Stooges play.
What a makeup game for 10, Joy.
Yeah. Well, he's actually got 12. His 1st down and 10 for the Tigers from the 42-yard line. And there's a handoff to looks like Trevino, I believe, out there running the ball now for the Tigers.
Yeah, Trevino out there.
And that was Jaden Trevino, but he's going to lose about 2.5 on that play with 3:55 left to play. Trevino's going to come out of the ball game after getting the carry. Mr. Tennyson's probably done the rest of the night. He got his long touchdown run, and he's done. So everybody get a chance to score here. I'm kind of like you. Want to see one of them Jackson twins maybe bounce one in.
Yeah, I hope they get it down to about the 2-yard line. Let them get in.
2 wide right, 2 to the left. There's a little bubble screen, and that's going to be incomplete. That was intended for Hunter Chapman, number 17. So Hunter sees his first action of the game tonight.
Coach T just kind of underthrew him just a little bit.
Kalen Davis in there at wide receiver also, number 12. And Davis just a freshman as well. A lot of freshmen out there right now for the Tigers, Marcus.
3 minutes and counting for this ball game is over.
Third down and a long ways, and there's a little jet sweep to Davis. Davis trying to get around the left corner. Ooh. Davis runs over a Maypearl defender at the 40-yard line before being knocked out at the 39.
So he's slow getting up. He might have got to go to the sideline for a second.
Well, they're gonna say he went out of bounds at the 43. I didn't see that, but anyway, it's going to bring up 4th down and 10 for the Tigers.
Like they're going to – I thought they were going to go for it.
Yeah, they're going to punt the ball away.
Go ahead and punt.
Or you could let Juan Gonzalez try a 60-yard field goal right here.
Hey, he'll be kicking with the win.
Well, listen, we know here that, I mean, this score could have been a lot worse than what it really is right now, and it really is bad now, 59-0. The Tigers are just going to punt this ball away. And
they're going to have to lay our time, too, right here.
Yeah, they're just going to reset the 25-second clock right here. They'll have plenty of time. So Studley will punt this ball away. 2 back deep for Maypearl to receive the kick. A nice rugby-style punt will be fielded at the 10-yard line.
We're going to get that one back.
And,
roughing the passer.
And that was a big hit right there. And that was number 4, Austin Massengale. And
roughing the kicker right here, back here. We'll get that ball back.
Well, roughing the kicker should have happened down here with the flag, right?
Yeah, right here. That's where it's at.
So there's a flag about the midfield mark, correct, Marcus?
Yes, sir.
So there's a flag, it looks like, on the 48-yard line, I believe.
That's got to be a rough the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. You're right. I missed that. I was going with the ball, so the Tigers get the ball back.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's one of those calls right there where you're up 59-0 that, let it go. Now the Tigers are going to have an opportunity to maybe score again here.
Yeah, with 1 minute, 51 seconds left. And wow.
And that's a big penalty right there, Marcus. It's going to carry the Tigers to the 28-yard line of Maypearl, almost in the red zone with that 115-yard penalty.
Ooh, I sure want to see the Twins right here, Joy.
Well, you've got Jason Tennyson in the backfield, Marcus, number 22. Poteet, the quarterback. There's a handoff. And Tennyson no, that's not Tennyson, excuse me. That's number 32 making his first appearance. That's Bubba Hicks.
Oh, Bubba
sophomore.
Hicks. Oh, that's old Bubba Hicks.
So Bubba Hicks, the running back now, number 32, and he's a big sophomore, my friend.
Oh, yeah, that's Mr. Hicks.
I tell you what,
that's the drinks kids, Joe.
Okay, well these kids that are sophomores are big that Malakoff has. I didn't realize how big they were. Freshmen and sophomores out there a lot, and goodness gracious. See what the Tigers can do here. 2nd and 9, and they'll just take a knee right here.
Oh, wow.
Poteet takes a knee, and Tigers don't have to do anything else right here. They'll have to snap it one more time, I believe.
Yeah.
And then that'll be all she wrote. And, folks, this by-district game is a wrap. Our Tigers are going to win this game by a score of 59-0. Deuce Hart leading all rushers tonight with 195 yards and 3 TDs on 15 carries unofficially. And he was the guy that looked too early and often on offense. On defense, our defensive MVP's got to go none other than, I tell you what, DK Rose once again.
Biscuit.
And offensively, our MVP of tonight's by-district contest, Deuce Hart, and the entire offensive line of the Malakoff Tigers. How about that?
Most definitely.
Folks, we will be playing next week for sure, one more week at least. And can we keep it up? We're going to go week by week. Yes, and look forward to the next week and not get ahead of ourselves. Right now, final score, let's see here. Pottsboro upsets Tatum 56 to 55.
Uh-oh.
So the Malakoff Tigers will try to stop that potent passing attack that Pottsboro has. No one saw that coming. I can guarantee you that, especially me.
That's right.
So it'll be Pottsboro and Malakoff, and that's beginning to be a rival every year. Now with these two meeting in the playoffs.
Yeah, we need revenge on them, Jordan.
I tell you what, you never know at the playoffs what's going to happen. It's mano a mano, and when you get out there, anything can happen. So, man, good luck to both teams next week. We'll be there once again for audio-only broadcast, unless anyone wants to donate $1,000 and try their luck with a UIL.
Yeah.
But we will have that game. West beats Fairfield 55-7 tonight. Gladewater over Bonham 49-10. Grandview over Tig 49-7. Mount Vernon over Jefferson 57-28. Whitney looks like they're going to win that game against Groesbeck, which really shocks me right there, 14-0 after Whitney barely beat this team here, Maypearl, 37-34 2 weeks ago, Marcus.
Yeah, wow.
So really shocked and surprised. That tells you how strong the Malakoff Tigers really are, Marcus. They really are strong. This team is a contender, folks. Don't get me wrong. This team right here is a contender, and they will be playing next week against the Pottsboro Cardinals. Don't miss that one. Look at our Facebook page, Malakoff Tiger Sports Network, for information on the upcoming game, the time, date, and the place. And Marcus, myself, Aaron, and Jonathan will be there to bring you all the game highlights. And, folks, for everyone who's been a part of this one, I'm going to say go Tigers. They do it again in the playoffs by district champions, Marcus.
Yes,
and
sir.
I couldn't be any happier for this young team. And, boy, they've got a lot of future left ahead of them, too.
A bunch of talent.
But right now we're going to look for this second playoff game, which will be the area game. And you don't know. The question always is, Marcus, why not us? Well, we answered that question a couple years ago when we played Grandview in the state championship. And I'll say it again, why not us? Why can't this group of Malakoff Tigers go to the state championship? I believe if you believe and we believe and they believe, then we can go and we can get this thing done this year quite possibly. It's going to take a lot, but I believe these kids can get it done, Marcus.
Yes, sir. I believe so, too.
But for everyone who's been a part of this one, I'm Joey Snowden for Aaron Scott. Marcus Dow, Jonathan Snowden, bidding you farewell and good night from Hewitt, Waco Midway Stadium in Hewitt, Texas. See you later. The Tigers are victorious 59-0. Goodbye.